how do the people you want opportunities with see your value? You see how I'm sitting right here, and everybody you just named is sitting right here with me. My partners are sitting right here. Everywhere I go, my partners are with me. If I'm in Dubai, if I'm in Africa, if I'm in Morocco, if I'm in Ghana, you there with me. Because I'm a rep this set. You got to show your partners how valuable you are.
That's right.
Do you just do what's required, or do you go above and beyond?
Right.
I want to go above and beyond.
I never ran from anything because I never had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so.
Let me tell you what comes on the road to success. If recently, at any point in the last 12 months, you've experienced doubt, if you have a lot of fear or anxiety on the road you're on, or if you've experienced those emotions recently about what you're doing, you feeling like an imposter, like you have imposter syndrome, like nobody knows, I don't really know what I'm doing. You're on the road that I think you should be on, the right road, the road less traveled.
Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eager to learn, eager to succeed as you are. And don't let nobody talk you out of your vision because they can't see it. I think that's the biggest mistake I ever made because, you know, we all have visions. Each and every last one of us. Every human being on earth has a purpose and has a vision or something that they can contribute. It comes to us first by way of a vision. Something that you see in your mind, an idea that you have. Nobody else had it, it's yours. And the first thing we usually do is go to our peers and go to the people around us and tell them of our vision. And because they don't have the same vision or they don't believe that they could achieve, properly execute this vision. First thing they say, no, man, you can't do that. What you won't do that for, man? Ain't nobody did. And the first thing we do is like, damn, that might be a dumb idea. Let me just. And then a year later, you'll see another motherfucker who just done got shot through the roof doing the exact same thing that you just said.
I wanted to be a gangster. I'm a thug, but I'm a nice person. I'm a thug by survival. I have to be to survive, not because I want to be. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to survive. I want to make money. I want to be in business. I want to do it. But what's honest about the world is that no one's going to let me do that. So that's where the thug comes in. But if everybody just left me alone, I'll be a nice person.
I'm not being normal. I'm not a normal person. And that comes with self-confidence. Like, I think everybody in here, no matter who you are, what you feel like you look like, or what you feel like you got against you, I think you should always feel like that you special. That's how I always got girls. Like, a girl didn't give me her number back in the day. I was like, all right, that's on you. I still remember. Seriously, I just always felt like I was special. And some people would call it cocky, but I just believe to make it far, you got to believe in yourself way more than anybody else would believe in you. Don't let nobody else tell you what you can't do.
Here's my advice to you today. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame lists they cling to. Start you a new life.
You better go out there and create your own world, or you're going to be a visitor in somebody else's world. You're just going to be visiting. You're just going to be traveling through. You're not going to be able to call no shots. You're not going to be able to make no rules. You're not going to be able to make no decisions in somebody else's world. When I say create your own world, go somewhere, man, and create what you want for your life. Create the world that you want. You create the world that you want when you don't just keep jumping in other people's worlds. When you say to yourself, this is who I am. I'm going to embrace who I am. I'm going to do what I want to do that's based off of who I am. I'm not going to move based off of what society say, or what this group of people say, or what the cool people say, or what the lit people say, or what the thorough people say, or what the people that
people saw something and are now speculating about what it means, and the problem is that they don't understand how these things work whatsoever. I will tell you with 100% confidence, I am not married. I was never married, and honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this, that I would probably never get married for the rest of my life. Okay, it's not something that interests me. I think people do it out of like customs or whatever. I don't see any value in it. Okay, well, dude, what about the thing that would require you to understand how these things work and put 2 and 2 together? But I can't do it for you. Also, nobody in this world that walks this earth, not a singular person out there on this existence of humankind has access or usage any of my fucking accounts?
Do you have tons of free time? Do you have loads of extra money lying around? Do you struggle to drive without being micromanaged? Introducing Having a Girlfriend. Having a girlfriend is the #1 way to ensure all of your extra energy is used up. With this exclusive offer, you get to be responsible for the happiness of 2 people instead of just 1. Why pursue your dreams when you could pour all your time into low ROI activities, including going out on dates, taking expensive vacations, and spending countless hours on emotional support?
When I was single, I had a lot of freedom and was always happy. But now that I have a girlfriend, I have somebody who constantly wants to know what I'm thinking about. Now I finally hate my life.
Come on, babe, let's go shopping.
Right away, dear.
Admit it. Life is boring without frequent childlike emotional breakdowns. Spice it up by getting a girlfriend today.
Yo, how's everybody doing today? Oh shit, my mic thing came off. Hold on. All right. I think it's still off. If it fall during stream, I'll adjust it, but it's broke. How y'all doing? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right, I've not been prepared. You know, I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. I see y'all out there. All 5,000 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I see we got 54,000 on YouTube. All right, cool. We have a great show for you today, guys. A great show. I promise. It's a good show. I know the XQC. I know the XQC case got sealed, and y'all like, well, if it's sealed, how can you get information? How is that even possible? That it's sealed, yet you are still getting information. Look, guys, don't ask no questions. You will hear no lies. I promise you. Okay, like just just know that I got new stuff, and I'm trying to find all my assets because I didn't. Hold on, my daughter calling. Give me a second. Hey, baby.
Hi, Daddy.
How are you?
How are you? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Did you have a good day today?
Yeah.
Did you eat dinner?
No, I'm not the library.
You are? That is.
Yeah.
Are you getting some new books?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we took the old books back.
Oh, you know what? Daddy got to get you some new books too. I'm happy you reminded me. Well, look, baby. Daddy gotta go. I love you.
Love you.
Have a good night. Night.
Love you. Bye.
All right, hit the button. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. That's my daughter. Okay, we talk every day. Despite me being separated from her mom, I've been talking to her every day, FaceTime around this time for about 2 years. I know, right? 2 years. Give me the buzzer. You know, it's sometimes life don't work out like you want it to, right? It don't work out like you want it to, but you got to save face, and you just got to, you know, she don't know that. She has no idea. She like, oh, I got mama house, I got daddy house. I got birthday with mama, I got birthday with daddy. I got Christmas with mama, I got Christmas with daddy. I got friends with daddy. Christmas. She thinks she getting the best of both worlds right now. You know, kids, you know, they're so precious, guys. So precious. They have no idea what's going on. As long as she's happy, as long as she got macaroni and cheese to eat at night, she cool. And pizza on the weekend, she cool. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my daughter. Shout out to all the girl dads or dads in general, because, you know, we got a rough time out there. We raising these daughters, especially daughters these days. And, you know, these days, it's a little tough. It is a little tough because women, or let me not say women, you know, shout out to, I think I saw my day ones up in here. I think I saw Cheyenne. I think I saw my girl San in the chat. I saw my man Classy. We'll get to Classy in a minute. I saw him drop some memberships. Hopefully you guys got them. But today there's an epidemic going on. Like, you know, everyone is having this symptoms of, I don't want to work. You know, they have this, I'm too cute to work. You know, they kind of look like this.
God, why do I have to work? I am sexy. I am sexy. Why am I working? What is this?
Yes, that's right. They don't want to work, guys. They don't want to work. They all, you know what they want to do? They want to get their bag and run.
Gotta get my bag and run.
That's it. They want to get their bag and run. And I don't blame them because it's easier to get the bag and run, especially if you come across a man who has money, who has status. As you look at this picture, right? You look at it, you see three men. You see Miz up here, he hanging out. You see XQC, you see Tiger Woods. Okay. What do they all have in common? All of them are getting sued by now. Two of them are by their girlfriends. Well, let Adept tell it. She was never the girlfriend. She was the wife. and he is getting jammed up, guys. And look at her. Look at Tiger Woods, girlfriend, 5 years, mouth open, ready to, anyway. She is also suing him for $30 million. She's trying to break the NDA, and the $30 million comes from him kicking her out the house. And then you got, Mizkif getting sued by Adriana for potentially, allegedly defaming her and causing her some financial harm as he defended Crazy Slick for God knows how long. Wait, maybe a little too long. But anyway, that's what we're here to talk about today. And y'all like, Henry, the case is sealed. You showed us it was sealed. You showed us it was sealed. How in the hell could you have new information? How could you? I don't believe you have new information. I think you're lying. I think you are catfishing us. I think you bullshitting us. And I'm like, guys. I would never lie to you. I would never. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. I would never lie to you. Okay? I would never lie to you. And it's not about to get too real for our guy. He knew it was coming. But we have some new temporary orders that are about to enter the chat that he's about to be held liable for. And that's not it. That's her asking. These are the new temporary orders right here. And let me share it just to let you know. Look, I'll give you proof that I got it. They're coming. What does this say? Further temporary orders. It's coming. It's coming. I'll leave that on the screen just for a minute. As I, give y'all, people may not know who I am. Y'all may be new. Y'all may call me the XQC court case guy if you saw me on live stream fail, which, people try to throw it as a slight, but I really don't, doesn't bother me. It is what it is. I feel like I'm the only one in the world who actually cares about XQC going through this divorce or lack thereof. She has to prove that they were married, and no one cares. No, they could care less. They could care less how this is impacting XQC. Like, he's sad. He's this, he's that. I'm like, shit, yeah, he is. He's getting sued by his girlfriend for divorce. Like, it doesn't get crazier than that. Even when I explain it to my family, like, wait, his girlfriend is filing for divorce. I'm like, yeah, this shit's crazy. They like, how is that possible? How is it possible? It's the law. Look, what do you have to prove, guys? If you've been here with me for a while, 3 things you got to prove. 1, they live together. 2, they intended to get married. 3, they held themselves out as getting married. All right. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna talk about all that XQC stuff when it gets time. If you're here for XQC, right, that's the main event. We got to talk about Tiger Woods, guys. We got to talk about Tiger Woods because Tiger Woods is going through the worst possible case, if you ask me, the absolute worst. Because not only is he getting sued 2 times, once for being a poor landlord, he's also getting sued for her trying to break the NDA. And you're like, wait, she's trying to break an NDA? Yes. He's a billionaire. He makes all his women sign NDAs, and she's about to break it. And God damn it, she has a case. You like, Henry, no way this guy who's a billionaire, arguably the best golfer in the world, is about to get his NDA broken by some scraggle daggle. Okay. Someone said he was living with a prostitute. Oh my God. No way is he about to get his back kicked in by her. No way. I don't believe it. Yeah, he messed up. If you know about the law, right? And when we get to it, I'll show you exactly where he messed up and how she's basically finessing the system. And hopefully it does not make, she doesn't win, but she's going to get paid. She is going to get paid. I kid you not, because he messed up. He's a billionaire and he failed to do something that could have cost him probably $100. And his $100 misstep may cost him millions. Okay? Millions. $100 to do it right, or millions because he did it wrong. So anyway, now that we got that out the way, protect your neck, man, at all times. You work your way up to be a high value man, you become a high value target. I promise you. All day, every day. Anyway, I am a former investigator. I was good. Did that for about 8 years. After 5, I got promoted. I am not a lawyer. I am not giving you guys legal advice. I'm just providing you with some legal information with my my personal take on it. Now, the XQC update, I wouldn't say is super huge. He knew it was coming. I told y'all it was coming, but sometimes people forget. But now it's going to be official. It's going to be official. And there has been some changes in this court case. If you have been checking the docket like me, I check it every day. every day. There has been some changes in the docket. If you know how to get to it, you know. Anyway, investigator, that's where my background is. I'm also going through a very contentious divorce. If you've been following my divorce, I'm about to get my ass cashed out. That's right. She is about to, she's about to get her bag and run.
Gotta get my bag and run.
I kid you not. She just messaged me asking me for some more money. I'm not even lying. I am not lying. I'm not lying. We are hung up now, and it's regarding my car. It's regarding my car. She says she wants the equity in my car. We can't go down this path, but don't ever get married. Anyway, so now that we got that out the way, if you would like to contribute to the channel, all donations do go to the desktop fund. So if we lag, we lag. Because look, I'm streaming on some old ass laptop that may it craps out from time to time. It has an i7 960 megabyte goddamn graphics card. So anyway, we aware. And that's just what it is. Cars have equity. Yes. Look, I know a lot about divorce. You could say I've paid enough to go through law school in my local community college here. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about that. That's just giving you guys some of my background. If you want to donate, you can send a Cash App at $HenryResilient, or you can send a super chat. And I see my man Classy. Where's Classy Beats? Classy Beats. Right here, right? You know.
That's you.
Coach Gang. He already donated 5 memberships. I saw my man Classy drop some memberships. And I also saw my guy Dust Productions.
And that's you.
Drop 5 memberships in the chat. And if you are a member of the Resilient Army, we do a members only stream, which I'm thinking is going to be this Friday, where it's a little bit more personal. And that is more so for you guys to get to know me get to know you. And I want to thank both of those guys for sponsoring tonight's stream. Oh, and I saw Classy say, not Classy, but Dust said something else in the chat. I saw him drop a super chat, and we want to put some respect on my man Dust's name. What did he say? He says, showing my support, everyone like the stream. Yes, the more people who like the stream, the more it brings people in, let them know what's going on. Everything is all good. We also got some other things we need to discuss, especially about this Twitch stuff. We got Kai Cenat stuff, and we have Hassan. Is Hassan a snitch, guys? I don't know. I don't speak Twitch, so I don't know if Hassan's a snitch. And that's we gonna get to Hassan being a snitch, and we also gonna talk about Mizkif hating on Kai. Like, is Mizkif a hater? Shout out to my guy Sean McAllister. I hope your mom is doing well. He says, hello, family. That's right, because we are a family, guys. You join the Resilient Army, we family. We know each other. I know Sean. He know me. Everybody know my struggles because I'm very public about my stuff, because I'm hoping that by sharing this information, it can help you. And don't think just because you're a woman, this can't impact you. Like you see Kelly Clarkson, she got cashed out by her husband. You see people like Holly Berry getting cashed out. You saw Adele get cashed out. Anyone who has money or substance, you are a target, whether you be a man, whether you be a woman, you can get cashed out. And look at her. Cheyenne, she remember. And also the pots and pans. Yes, my ex got me for some pots and pans, guys. Some pots and pans. I'm not even lying. That shit was in the court documents. I saw that shit. I'm like, you paying someone $300 an hour and they drafting some shit about some pots and pans? On top of the thousands you get in alimony and child support, like, I know she over here thinking I'm this. I got money. She think I made it that shit. Like, I'm like, oh, it's killing me. I'm streaming, guys. I'm streaming to pay alimony. No, not really. All donations do go to the desktop fund, guys. Look, my lawyer fees are good. So if you ever get someone message you talking about, hey, I need some money for lawyer fees, it's a scam. You do not want to be the breadwinner in the marriage. God damn, you're gonna get cashed out. But anyway, let's get into our first topic, guys. Thank you, everyone who donated. Let me put some respect on a co-sponsor's name for tonight's show. How's everybody doing? Is every xqcL in the chat? Because on this chat, we do have a goddamn opinion over here. We're not some bots who just gonna give you the news without an opinion. And shout out to my guy, Boxer Man. You. What does he say? He says, showing love from the UK. Yes, thank you for showing love for the UK. It's late over there. But yeah, XQCL's in the chat, guys. We fully support XQCL over here. Now, I know I get some trolls every now and then who hit me with some Adept helped him become the person he is today. The fuck out of here. Like, come on. Anyway, those guys crack me up because they'll be in the comment section. They'll be simping. Oh my goodness. My man Dustin dropped another 5 memberships. God damn, Dust. He is not playing tonight. Dust believes in me like no one's business. You know, my man Dust, I talked to him. He talked to me. He believed in me. He gives me pointers on how to become a better streamer, as opposed to Mizkif telling me to do better because I suck as a small creator. I'm like, God damn, Miz, I thought we was buddies. Thought we was pals. You were following me on Twitter and then you stopped out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell did I do? What did I do to Miz, guys? Why does Mizkif not like me? Did I piss him off? Did I make him mad? Did I say something wrong? Did I say something I shouldn't have said? No, someone said no. Adept actually helped him get residentship. You got some proof of that? Or anyway, guys, let's get into the first story, right? So Hassan, right? Hassan, make sure you grab the memberships, guys. Man's Kids Army sent out a scout. Yeah, I know they be hate watching me, guys. They be hate watching my ass. Let me put some respect on my man Dust's name. Yeah, give me a second. I know they be hate watching me. What they be doing, right? I can show you. I can actually got a picture of them watching me. I got a picture of them watching me. Like, Henry, you got a picture of them? I'm like, yes, I got a picture of them watching me, guys. I have a picture of them watching me. Like, how did you get a picture? I see y'all putting the snakes in the chat. And we're going to talk about Hassan because I do feel, look, you know I support XQC. And I don't know him personally. I've never contacted him. I've never spoken to him. But I don't like when people kick people when they're down. You know what I'm saying? Hassan, was it ABI? And I did, you know, when he was defending, when XQC was defending Crowder's video saying, hey, it's a snapshot of their relationship, is not indicative of their entire relationship. That is so true. And what happens is XQC speaking from a place of experience, maybe knowing what it's like when someone tries to paint you out to be a person off of a 30 seconds out of context clip. Or maybe Hassan may not have that experience, especially dealing with someone he may have loved at one point or not, or may thought they loved him. It's a very traumatic experience, especially when you go through it and you start getting attacked. And I'm speaking from experience myself. If anyone got an interview with my ex-wife, you would think I was the goddamn devil up here, guys. I was the devil. But anyway, let's get to the first story. So this story starts with Hassan basically policing someone else's stream, alleging that they were talking to the banned Twitch streamer Adin Ross. And you like, Adin Ross? I'm like, yes, Adin Ross. Ain't he banned? I'm like, I thought he was banned. I don't follow the trends per se. Okay. I don't follow it like that. And people educated me when I was showing Destiny, like, hey, Destiny's banned. What, you don't show us goddamn picture. I'm like, why not? They like this banned diversion shit. And I'm like, banned. Anyway, what did I do to make her want the pots and pans? Dude, look, I don't know. Maybe my anyway, so DGG calls out Hassan for basically snitching on him. And let's play the clip. We're gonna get into this. And guys, if you are new here, right, and you have not subscribed, hit that button.
He's having a phone conversation with Adin Ross live on Twitch, he would get banned. That's why he's saying this is Adam. It's not Adam. Obviously, it's Adin Ross.
It was Adam.
What is this deal with this guy with Adin Ross? Like, bruh, let it go.
Snitch. Who is this? This type of niggas that be on Twitch?
Yes, these are exactly the people who be on Twitch. They're watching your streams, waiting to report your ass, to get your ass banned because you saying some shit that they don't like, or you talking to someone that they don't like.
Niggas is this. What is this called? It's not even dry snitching. This wet snitching. Niggas wet snitching like this. What the? How old is this nigga?
I believe he's like early 30s.
Who is this? Do y'all know who this is?
I believe he's early 30s, right?
Do y'all know who this is, bro?
Now he about to go off the deep in a little bit.
This is crazy. Like, I ain't never seen a nigga like. I don't even know who this is. So why are you even trying to pull my video up? Like, you literally search my video to try to see if you hear
exactly
Adam on the phone.
Bruh, you gotta get better stuff.
Like, if I was to I'm telling you right now, if I was to seriously get banned for a nigga calling me and telling me that he's going to uncopyright my video, I'm not coming on this no more.
Look, I feel him, and Twitch is dying, guys. Twitch, you saw the video. Twitch may not be here in 7 years.
Like, on some real. So, I wouldn't even want to be a part of this platform no more if I was to get banned for some baby like that. Like, that literally makes no sense. He's 6'4". I don't give a. Now hey, box me, Hassan. Send that to him. Box me.
Oh, look, boxing him is not gonna get his ass unbanned. But now we have his response, right? You're like, what did Hassan? Give me a second, right? So people are calling them snitch. They like, hey, you a snitch. And my internet. I told you guys, this happens. It's okay though. We gonna come back. We out to kick Henry. Just make the move. Look, man, don't go attacking Hassan and don't go attacking anyone who you see up in this stream, guys. That's how the goddamn case got sealed. Okay, case got sealed because people thinking that. Look, don't attack. I'm not doxing anyone. I don't dox nobody on this stream.
Your Rage called you a snitch for that, by the way. Yeah, he's fucking memeing. It doesn't matter. Everyone can suck my fucking cock, okay? I've been doing this shit for a lot longer than a lot of other people on this platform now. Can't say that for Rage.
Jesus, did he kiss his mother with that mouth? Goddamn. Look, I don't use that type of language over here. We respectful. We don't even cuss, for crying out loud.
But he knows better. Everybody fucking should know better, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Kai called you Mizkif. He can suck my dick too, okay? Every single person that thinks like this is a snitch moment can suck my entire cock, okay? From top to fucking bottom. They're dumb as fuck for that.
Now, what I don't get, right, is the whole we should know. Now, granted, I didn't know. It's not like Twitch sends out a list like, hey, guys, today's streamers, just want to let you know, here's our most current list of banned people whose face you cannot show, or maybe you can show or you can't show their face, but you can play their voice. And here's the list of people you can't have on our platform at all. This is why I'm on YouTube. I don't have to worry about stuff like that per se. Maybe I'll just get shadow banned or whatever. Like my tape videos with Dead on the Right, but they was like, So he said that about Kai, the whole community, Kai Cenat. And of course, right? Of course. Kai Cenat responded almost instantly. Now look, guys, bear with me. My internet is my internet. Okay, my desktop is my desktop. And we made look. It happened. Don't worry, it's gonna come back. It always come back. It always come back. It always come back. So let me share this tab. Let's make it bigger. All right, now let's hear about what Kai had to say about Hassan, and let's break this down. What is he saying?
Like, you a snitch. Niggas calling you a snitch because you snitched.
Exactly, you snitched. I don't get it. You should not be on someone else's stream calling out their activities, bringing light to it with such a big platform. Isn't that irresponsible, guys?
Not saying I was Adin because I was clearly Adam, but you a snitch, bro. You feel me? You telling me to suck your dick, and it's so crazy because y'all niggas is like, bro, it's so crazy because I'm not with the, like, I'm not gonna show any more entertaining into this, but y'all niggas like beef. Y'all say this shit about each other. I done see you do it with XQC. I done see you do it with a whole bunch of people. Y'all say shit like that, and then y'all go to parties together and get drunk together and be like, fuck yeah, man, I love you, and shit like fuck, bro. Like,
they really do, though. They really do. And it, look, if you ever tell me to SOD, you would never see me in a picture together. I don't care if you apologize. I don't care if you say it was just for content. Once you say it like that, oh, we done. We have nothing to talk about.
I fucking love you, man. Like, bro, like, just stop, bro. It's fake love. It's fake love. Stay over there on that side of the field, bro. Like, feel me? Just don't get into that community then. Like, honestly, bro. Like,
so is he saying we never gonna see a Kai Cenat Hassan collab? Like, is that what the Twitch streets need? Is that what we need?
Nope.
You telling me to suck your dick? Like, fuck, nigga. Like, fuck, is you telling me to suck your dick for, nigga? Like, bro, just stay on that type of stuff. Don't even speak on me, bro. Worried about you and Aiden's beef. Worried about you getting your money back for the copy. Like, you.
All right, so he's obviously upset, but at the same time, like, bruh, you snitched. You gotta hold that. But anyway, XQC stuff will be covered in about an hour from now, guys. Well, probably about 40 minutes. I gotta cover Tiger Woods. These streams are always planned out, guys. It's always planned out. There's always a order, if you will, to my streams. Okay, it's never going to be you see XQC and then in the first 5 minutes we cover an XQC. That's the main event. I know a lot of people are here for the XQC stuff, and we want to give them their just due. Okay, but anyway, is Hassan a snitch, guys? Did he snitch? You know. I'll use a poll. If you on the YouTube, you can do a poll. Did Hassan? I hope I spelled his name right. Yes, no. Did Hassan snitch? Me personally, in my community, he definitely brought attention to a situation that did not involve him at all. At all. So that's my take on it. I put it up there so you guys can vote on it. Now let's go to Mizkif. I know y'all like, hey Henry, what's going on with the Mizkif lawsuit? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you here. I can show you better than I can tell you, goddammit. All right, so if you've been following the Mizkif lawsuit, basically what's happening is, here, I'll make it bigger for you. And I know I've given this update before, but Mizkif has been served on 4/3. He asked for an extension. So I believe the extension is to like June 2nd or something. June-ish. I forget. I don't have it readily available. And that's where we're at with the lawsuit. But I see we got a lot of Hassan hate and fandom in the chat. Shout out to y'all with the Hassan stuff. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. Appreciate y'all. But that's where we're at with the lawsuit. But we're not here to talk about the lawsuit per se. We're here to talk about Mizkif allegedly. You can say, is it hating? Is it hating? Is it hating on Kai? Or is it just being is it being honest, if you will, on Kai? And it's only a small clip. It's a very small clip. So let me share this tab. Give me a second. It's right here. Internet may kick out, but let me know if y'all feel like if Hassan snitched or not. poll saying yes, he snitched. Well, you know, you gotta be careful these days. Trust me, if they caught me lacking on Twitch, I'll be off that bitch in a minute. I'll be off in a minute. Hit some of these nuts. Anyway, shout out to y'all. All right, let's get into this beef. Is it a beef between? Is Kai and Mizkif beef? Are they friends? Are they playing Mario together? Do they have the same core audience? Is Kai about to join OTK? What's the deal, guys? You know I have no idea their history, and it is what it is. These Twitch streamers got to be pissed off you keep covering them. I don't know why. I'm like a small YouTube creator, so y'all are saying no, they're not friends. All right, so now look, guys, they are not friends. From what I know, that Mizkif is not friends with Kai, or vice versa. So the video that came out about how Twitch would not be here in 7 years, it did feature Kai Cenat, and Mizkif was kind enough to give his opinion on it, guys. So what did Mizkif have to say?
Huge news covered by publications like the BBC and Bloomberg, and most of us would assume that Twitch would do anything to boost Kai up. After all, he made history on their platform.
Hell no, they can give two shits about Kai. He doesn't even have an exclusive streaming deal with Kai. You know who does? We know who does, who has the exclusive streaming contracts with Twitch. It's definitely not Kai, even though he's their biggest streamer at the moment.
At the very
Twitch was very lenient with Kai during a subathon. There were multiple times where Kai could have been banned and he didn't get banned because that Twitch knew that he was doing his subathon, and it was smarter for them marketing wise to not ban him than to ban him because it could possibly ruin the subathon.
Damn, if that's not hate, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, that's when you get technical about things and be like, well, they could have banned him, but they didn't. Well, okay. Well, thank you for that piece of useless information. Thank you for sharing your opinion, improving your hate. Like, I would be like, oh, cool. Now I know what side of the bed Miz is on, right?
He got away with a lot of shit.
huge news covered by publications like the BBC and Bloomberg, and most of us would assume that Twitch would do anything to boost Kai up. After all, he made history on their platform. At the very
Twitch was very lenient with Kai during a subathon. There were multiple times where Kai could have been banned and he didn't get banned because that Twitch knew that he was doing his subathon, and it was smarter for them marketing wise to not ban him than to ban him because it could possibly ruin the subathon. He got away with a lot of shit.
All right, guys, you haven't I get it. If Twitch is your bread and butter, you have to know the TOS. I get that argument to a certain extent. It's not my bread and butter. I really don't invest too much in time in Twitch. It's only there for exposure per se. But should he have been banned? Hell no. You got your bigger streamer, unless he's like showing prime on some Adin Ross style or endorsing some Fansly ad, then he shouldn't get banned. And some people are asking me, was Kai Cenat in the car when Miz sent off that tweet? No.
Nope.
Kai Cenat was not in the car. He's not the person that he was talking about. But I did some digging, guys. I did some digging.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
They said, no, it's not hate. That's just true. Okay, so it's not hate. It's just true. But didn't this happen again before, right? Did it happen again in the past? Is once, it's not hate, but is 2 times a coincidence? What is this? Is this an article? What does this article say? Kai Cenat calls out weird Mizkif over claims he streamed with iShowSpeed. Is this a coincidence, guys? Is this a coincidence? What does it say? Kai Cenat slam Mizkif, calling him weird for claiming Kai had streamed with the banned streamer iShowSpeed after Miz got banned for watching another suspended broadcaster's content. Uh-oh. I don't know, guys. Is it a pattern? What does it say? Popular streamer Mizkif received a sudden ban from Twitch this January after watching Gross Gore. Like, who's Gross Gore? I don't know. I don't know. It was only 24 hours long. She was stroking his knee. Yeah, we saw the video. She was stroking his. Look, guys, he's not getting it. He's not doing it. What does it say? Kai Cenat slams him. Like, what does he say? Is this the clip? This wouldn't be a clip of Mizkif saying it, right? This would not be a clip of that. It wouldn't be. He would never say that.
I'm like, how about the time when Kai Cenat literally had speed on stream? Or how they watch his streams every single time they move? You're telling me not one person's reported them?
Bro, what the fuck? Like, that shit, bro, like, that shit is weird to me, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, bro, that shit is so weird to me, bro. Like,
there we go, guys. Did he say it? Is he hating? Like y'all said, it's not hate. Is this hate? Is this hate or what? Is this snitching? Is it dry snitching because he's saying he didn't have it? Like, let me know, guys. I don't speak Twitch. I don't know the dialogue.
nigga, I watched that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna say something about this, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, that's weird as fuck. Like that shit, bro, that shit is weird, bro. Cause I never had that nigga on my stream not once. And the nigga started.
Okay, all right, let's do it one more time. Someone said lag. Look, it happens, guys. That's why I be like, yo, someone said it. Yeah, he dry snitching, not gonna lie. Okay, so that's dry snitching. All right, okay. Sorry about the lag, guys. Look, the desktop is coming. I'm probably like 2 months out. Don't worry, we're gonna get there.
I'm like, how about the time when Kai Cenat literally had speed on stream? Or how they watch his streams every single time they move? You're telling me not one person's reported them?
Bro, what the fuck? Like,
all right. All right, there we go. Like, he said it, guys. Like, he said it. So y'all can tell me all you want about how it is not a big deal, but evidence would suggest otherwise. Just me. You say, hey, he not hating that he should have got banned. But saying that I show speed would have been up there, is that not hate? Is that dry snitching? Let me know in the comment section. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. I see people roasting me, right? They roasting my ass. Shout out to my man Does. What does he say for the desktop? Yeah, man. I know, guys. I know. Trust me. I know. It lags. It happens. Someone said I should buy a Star Forge one. You know what? I can't afford a Star Forge. Some shit's overpriced, or are they regular priced? I don't know. I'm getting hot in my own damn house. I need to turn this heat down. But anyway, I'm just saying, I can't afford his stuff, man. That's for the ballers. I caught Mizkif. Look, we don't know if Mizkif is the R word, guys. And I know he said the ninja word with the RR. You know, look, this is what happened, right? I didn't even want to tell y'all this, right? I spoke to Miz, right? I spoke to Miz over the weekend. I called him, right? I called him. He answered the phone. And what did he say? What did he say to me? What do you think Miz said when I called him this weekend? He said this.
What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?
I was like, Miz, yo, chill. And he was like, my bad. I'm like, all right, your bad. But that's what he said. I called him. The first thing he said. I kid you not.
What's up, nigga? What's up for the weekend, nigga?
I was like, yo, is this Miz? Or is this Bruce? He was like, nah, it's Miz. I was like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. All right, I'm just joking. You know, I don't call him. I don't call Miz. But anyway, what does Kai call M say? Hey, Henry, desktop almost there. Thank you. Last time I checked, guys, I was at like 42%. I was like, all right, we made it. Look, 42% is great, guys. That's what I said. About 2 months, we'll have it. We'll be streaming in 1080p. I'll have some anime. I'll have stream elements on here, but right now my desktop it just be lagging. It'd be on some of this, guys. It'd be on some new world order. It'd just be like, nah, bro. Like, no. I appreciate you. All right, moving right along, guys. Now we got to get into the other story. Like, if you a small Twitch streamer like me, if you small out here, I reached out to our guy for advice. I was like, yo, Miz, my streams be sucking. I'm not doing good. And I need some advice. I said, hey, I am a small streamer. I need some advice, man. Can you help me out? He was like, Henry, I got you. Say less. I'm like, for real? He's like, yes. I'm about to give you some bomb advice. I was like, well, what's that? God damn, Dust. Dust has dropped another 5 memberships in the chat, guys. Another 5. Get them while they're hot. God damn, Dust is blessing me tonight, man. And Dust is, man, I'm so thankful to have Dust believing in me. HenryResilient, the judge. Anyway, so I called him, after we had that conversation, we had another conversation. And I was like, hey, man, I'm a small Twitch streamer. Very small. He's like, how small? I'm talking like maybe 2030 Andy, and it's only when I talk about XQC. If I'm not talking about XQC, it's only like one person in the chat. Shout out to Jack. And he was like, all right, look, I got some advice for you. And this is what he told me, guys. This is what he told me. Right hand of God. This is what he told me.
I know people want to bitch and complain and say, oh, I'm a small streamer and I don't get any viewers. Yeah.
That was me, guys. I was complaining about being a small streamer. This is what he told me. Listen up. Play close attention.
Do better. I don't know what to tell you. Go on TikTok. Make more TikToks. Do more YouTube shorts. Try to grow outside of the platform. Because if it hasn't been obvious for the past 6 years now, you're not growing on Twitch anymore. That's not how it works. You have to find discoverability through other places. People like to complain a lot and say that it's Twitch's fault. It's not Twitch's fault.
Whoa. But when I'm on YouTube, YouTube has great discoverability. You know, like they're boosting my stuff. You know, I started with 0 subs. Now I'm at a little over 8,000. And next thing you know, I'm growing. People are watching me. But on Twitch, I got nothing. I got tumbleweeds going through. So what do I need to do?
It's your fault. Do a better job.
Twitch streamers relying on YouTube or TikTok to gain a following is absolutely ludicrous.
No, it's not. How is it ludicrous in the slightest that someone's trying to go on and works on TikTok and YouTube?
Well, because it's ludicrous, because you should be able to do everything on one platform to grow on that platform. It shouldn't be like, oh, I got to post things on YouTube. I got to post things on TikTok, and I got to funnel everyone to my Twitch stream where, you know what, I could just post on YouTube and over time I would just grow naturally. I could post my shorts. I can post my community tab. I could do live stream. I can upload videos that can be searched on Google. I can't upload not one video to Twitch. Discoverability on Twitch sucks unless you're an OTK and then you can go cook with, you know, my man Nick who banned my ass. God damn, man, just banned me.
Of course you're going to. What the fuck? What else would it be? You think that Twitch should just, how the fuck would Twitch for thousands of small creators every day push the smaller creators? And people don't want to watch smaller creators. Most people want to watch the bigger streamers and they want to watch people that already have a community. And I want to watch a lot of people that understand and already have, you know, experience and they're professionals at Twitch. Like,
he TikTok guys. Look, is he throwing up gang signs? Like, yo, what? anyway, yeah, man, that's why I can't grow on Twitch. I don't even have analytics. I'm like, yo, why are you not on Twitch? I'm like, all I can see is people watching my videos. I can't really see
small/medium-sized creators.
I can't see anything. That's what irks me when I'm streaming on Twitch. And let me pull it up one more time.
Say, oh, I'm a small streamer. I know
is lagging out on me. It's like, hey, Henry, slow your roll. Slow down, jabroni. That's how my Twitch stream be like. But don't worry, we're about to get into court docs. And once we get to the court docs, it should be all smooth. We're going to do Tiger Woods for a little bit. God damn. Shout out to Frederick Estrada. Donating memberships. Shout out to my man Dust again, getting all these peoples in the memberships. We're going to have a nice membership stream on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern time because I'm going to have my daughter. And hopefully it goes smooth. But here, I'll play it one more time, and then we'll get to the Tiger Woods court docs, and then we'll get into XQC.
I know people want to bitch and complain and say, oh, I'm a small streamer and I don't get any viewers. Yeah, do better. I don't know what to tell you. Go on TikTok. Make more TikToks. Do more YouTube shorts. Try to grow outside of the platform.
You think he'll let me into OTK and teach me the way, guys? You think if I sent them a Twitter DM and said, hey, Miz, I know we had our disagreements, but can you let me in OTK so I could grow? You think he'll let me in?
Nope.
Because if it hasn't been obvious for the past 6 years now, you're not growing on Twitch anymore. That's not how it works. You have to find discoverability through other places. People like to complain a lot and say that it's Twitch's fault. It's not Twitch's fault. It's your fault. Do a better job.
Twitch streamers relying on YouTube or TikTok to gain a following is absolutely ludicrous.
It is ludicrous, guys. OTK Henry. Oh, I like it. It got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? OTK Henry. Let's go.
No, it's not. How is it ludicrous in the slightest that someone's trying to go on and works on TikTok and YouTube? Of course you're going to. What the fuck? What else would it be? You think that Twitch should just, how the fuck would Twitch for thousands of small creators every day push the smaller creators? And people don't want to watch smaller creators. Most people want to watch the bigger streamers, and they want to watch people that already have a community. And I want to watch a lot of.
But I want to join OTK, guys. I want to be the newest member. Okay, they could use some diversity if you know what I'm talking about.
People that understand already, you know, experienced and they're professionals at Twitch, like TikTok.
All right, guys. What do you guys think? Shout out to everyone who stream on Twitch. Now we about to get into the most ludicrous case ever, which is the Tiger Woods case. You like the Tiger Woods is the most ludicrous case? Absolutely. When I show you this stuff, you're gonna be like, no way. And then after Tiger Woods, we're gonna get into XQC. And I did get some stuff with the judge's notes on it, guys. I was like, yo, you got that? It was like, yeah, you want it? I was like, hell yeah, give me that shit with the judge's notes and what she is recommending. And Dust is just blessing everyone in the chat with a membership. The Henry Resilient Army, I think we about almost 100 strong. We 100 deep up in that joint. Without, you know, I gotta log back in. Give me a second. Let me remove this so y'all don't see my goddamn credentials out here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta remove some things. But what do you guys think about the XQC divorce or Tiger? Is anyone even familiar with Tiger Woods, guys? Anyone familiar with Tiger Woods? Is anyone familiar? Does people know? The judge's notes are crazy. I kid you not. I'm not lying. Yes, the golfer, right? They like the golfer? Like, goddamn, guys. He's only the greatest golfer in the world. They saying golf guy. Goddamn. Goddamn. Like, look, he only getting sued for $30 million, and the chick is trying to write a book about his ass. I mean, that's it. The Chinese dude. Y'all got to put some respect on Tiger Woods' name. Put some respect on his name. And shout out to my man Dust again, dropping membership after membership. I think Dustin dropped. Let me update the banner, guys. He is today's sponsor. If you got a membership from Dust, what you need to do, guys, is you have some emojis. There is a Dust production emoji that you can spam. Okay. And I gotta put some respect on my man Dust's name because I think he's up. I think he's at top donor, top person. Like, people would kill to have a Dust Productions in their chat. You know, it's not that often you find a Dust Productions who's not just a donor or in chat, but you know, as a friend outside of chat. You know what I'm saying? We talk about things I don't mention on YouTube. But shout out to Dust Productions. I need to get him to start his YouTube channel back so we can go watch him. I know people want to know about some paranormal activity. Donating to a zillionaire easy. I wish I was a zillionaire, man. God damn, I wish I was. But if I was a zillionaire, you know what would happen? I'd be going through shit like Tiger Woods. My girlfriend would be suing my ass. She'd be suing me, talking about she need $30 million. Shout out to that. I see my man Nathan said his chats are not going through. You got to probably refresh it. Give me a second, guys, while I pull up these Tiger Woods. Look, this Tiger Woods stuff is crazy, guys. Like, when you see it, you're gonna be like, ain't no way.
Why ain't no way, boy?
Oh yeah, it's a way. And you like, Henry, what do you have? Okay, so let me start importing these documents. Give me 1 second. It's gonna take 1 second. So what happened with Tiger Woods? He is being accused of sexual harassment. Sexual harassment. And you like the best golfer in the world, the $1 billion the golf guy? Yes, sexual harassment. Why is he being accused of sexual harassment? Because it is a loophole to break an NDA. You like an NDA? Like, yes. Did you know if you sign an NDA with someone and then you say, hey, this person touched me or harassed me, you could potentially get out the case. But what's happening right now is Tiger Woods is fighting back. And it's not cheap to fight back, guys. It's not cheap. In fact, it's very expensive. Give me a second. I'm pulling up some stuff. Sorry, guys. This is what happened when you don't be prepared. But I'm trying to give you guys the backstory. And this is not happening overnight. This has been going on for a while. Similar to XQC. Touch my no square. Similar to what happened to XQC. And Tiger Woods had trial. He had a hearing. He had a hearing. He was like, when was the hearing, Henry? I'm like, yesterday. You like yesterday? I'm like, yeah, yesterday. Do you have the receipt from the hearing? Yeah, y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see the receipt from the hearing? Give me a sec. I'm still pulling up stuff. Give me a second. I do have the receipt from the hearing. Oh, whatever. Hey, I'm just getting everything in order for you guys. They had a hearing. Look, I'll put it up here for you. You have the attendance record from the hearing? Yes, I do. What do you got? Okay, what do you got? We don't believe you. All right. Chill. Here, look. Y'all think I'm bullshitting y'all. This is a billionaire, right? If I can get his documents, no one is safe. No one is safe.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Look, he's a whole ass billionaire. So what's this? What's this say right here? This is from yesterday, guys. 5/9. My internet's still glitching. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens because I'm downloading these big, rich ass documents. So he had a hearing yesterday. Well, who was there? Was it a jury trial? No. You see it right here, right? It's not a jury trial. It was a non-jury trial. It was a hearing, just a hearing. So who was there? Was Erica Herman, his ex-girlfriend there?
Nope.
She was not there. But guess what? All of her goddamn attorneys were. You got this guy, you got this guy, you got this guy. And these guys are all working for free, guys. They like, you don't have to pay us nothing, probably. I'm allegedly, okay? Allegedly, they're working for free. They work on contingency because they know there's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow because Tiger messed up. And you like, Henry, how did yo ass know that Tiger messed up? We gonna get to it. And when you see it, you can't unsee it. Who was Tiger there? Was Tiger Woods there? Was Tiger Woods there?
Nope.
No, he was not. He was not present either. His lawyers were there. You see his 3 lawyers, and his 3 lawyers probably cost double what these 3 lawyers cost per hour. Yes. Okay, so y'all said, hey, clue. So what was the hearing about? So the hearing, give me a second, let me make it a little bit smaller so you guys can read it, was about the defendant, which is Tiger Woods, amended motion to compel arbitration for a protective order. He wants this shit to be held in arbitration and out of my grips. Okay. He's like, HenryResilient on YouTube. He keeps covering my case. No one's watching it though, but he's covering it. And I need that shit out of his grasp. Okay. Cause he is just too good. And he also, she wanted her motion for an extension time to respond to his amendment. So she's like, look, I need more time. And Tiger was like, F that. This needs to go to arbitration ASAP, like yesterday, like last month. Like this should not even be a freaking issue, okay? It should not even be here. We should not be in this court of law. This is not for public record. Henry should not be able to look up this shit, and he should not even have my goddamn NDA. That's right, guys. I have Tiger Woods NDA. You know, the NDA that every woman has to sign to be with him. You want to be with Tiger Woods, you got to sign the NDA. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You got to sign the NDA. Now, granted, he slipped up in the past. He was meeting chicks at what was it? The Waffle House. He was meeting chicks at the Waffle House, because that's what he was on. And he should have been on the dark side, guys. You go on the dark side, you go to the junior college, maybe it would have worked out differently. But since he wanted to mess with straggle daggles that you could pick up at your local Waffle House, and the chick wanted $500, he said no. So she just told the whole world for $500. He could have made his whole first thing go away, but he didn't because he was too cheap to spend $500. Now this shit's about to cost him millions. I'm not playing. Millions. He was in the swingers club, no pun intended. Who was this guy? This guy got some good jokes. All right, I got everything loaded for Tiger Woods. All right, so I'll start this from the beginning, guys. Well, no, we're gonna start with the sexual harassment. We're gonna start with what she posted. Okay, we're gonna start with what she posted because she's alleging sexual harassment, and he's like, I never harassed her, guys. I never sexually harassed her. This is the first time she's telling her story. All of the other times we've heard her their relationship from his point of view. So now we're finally about to get it from her point of view. And when you see how dirty she's playing, it's going to remind you of something. It's going to remind you of something. It may remind you of someone. Okay, so this was filed 5-5. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. We're going to go through this quickly. It should take about 20 minutes, maybe a half hour. And then we go get to XQC. Then we're going to get up out of here because, you know, I got stuff I got to do tonight. Maybe I might do that tonight. I don't know. Depends on my timing. So anyway, so she filed this, right? You like, where's the sexual harassment? This is the plaintiff's response for memorandum of law in opposition, blah, blah, blah. This is all chicken bok for her saying, I don't care what Tiger Woods is saying, but this is my story. And I want to tell it, okay? Tiger Woods, the internationally renowned athlete and one of the most powerful figures in global sports, she has to hype him up, guys, to let the judge know that, hey, I am in dire straits. Decided to pursue a sexual relationship with his employee, then according to him, forced her to sign an NDA about it or else be fired from her job. So this is where it's getting murky. This is her story. But the beautiful thing about this is we do have Tiger Woods' story too. And when he became disgruntled with their sexual relationship, he tricked her in leaving her home. Like, come on, her home? Now look, he lives in a $55 million house. It's probably one of the biggest houses in Florida, okay? And she's saying her home, he locked her out, took her cash, pets, personal possessions, and tried to strong arm her into signing an NDA. That's right, guys. When I show you who tried to strong arm her, you're going to be like, him? I'm like, yeah, him. And he could not get it done. He could not get the job done. Now, let me make it bigger. Can you guys see it? All right, good. Now he wants to deny her access to the courts and put his case into a secret arbitration based on a highly redacted document that he came as a contract between them. You like, Henry, do you have the highly redacted document? I'm like, do I have the highly redacted document? Yes. Okay. You like, you got the highly redacted document? Yeah, motherfucker. Who am I? I'm HenryResilient. All right. So basically, he tried to hit her with the flim flam. I would say flim flam. So this is Exhibit A from way back in the day, and this is their NDA. This is the one they submitted early on. He was like, "Look, we signed the NDA. Here we go. What does it say? Non-disclosure agreement for her to spend time with him." And we're gonna scroll down because he redacted everything like a little bitch. But she put pressure on him, and eventually, this is the dispute area. So he redacted everything she couldn't do and just left this dispute resolution open. We're not going to go through word for word or whatever, but this dispute resolution basically states, guys, any of y'all thinking about getting a NDA with a woman, that any disputes must be handled right through arbitration, 100%. And you scroll down, miscellaneous stuff. We really don't care about that. There's her signature with his home address. Okay. All right. That's what she's saying. I just want you guys to have a reference of what she was talking about. All right. So we keep going, right? He asked the court to assume there is a binding arbitration agreement, not based on any admissible evidence or even declaration from himself. Okay. Gosh, she's using the words in the freaking arbitration agreement against him. Okay, that's what she's doing. Okay, and you like, what? Instead of long after him filing the motion, he offered the court the declaration from someone. So he put forth another witness who claimed that there was one that exists. Okay, and she's like, look. His motion amounts to one for summary judgment with no discovery, no evidence, and no record. She's calling him out on it, guys. She's challenging him, trying to prove that there's an NDA. And this is her words, okay? If Mr. Woods wanted to dispute about his treatment and a relationship with his former employee, co-tenant, and girlfriend to go to arbitration, he needs to prove with evidence. She's like, where's your goddamn proof that we were married, that she had agreed to arbitrate it, and that the arbitration is proper? He's not done that. So she's like, judge, he don't even got no proof I signed shit, okay? He's not even close, and he cannot. The court should deny the motion. Now we get to the juicy stuff. When you see background in a court document, now this is her story, guys. This is the first time she is documenting their romantic relationship. First time. What did she say? In 2014, Mr. Woods hired Miss Herman to work for him on the development and launch of his restaurant, the Woods Jupiter. After the restaurant opened, she continued working as a director of operations. Okay, so she's working for him. 2015, look, time goes past. They got the fucking romantic relationship. He moved her in. 2017. Now, look, this is pivotal, guys. You like, why would she bring this shit up? Why would she? Remember in 2017, Tiger Woods got into a bad car accident. In 2017, Mr. Woods was arrested for DUI in a widely publicized incident. On August 9th, 2017, it was reported that he agreed to a plea deal to reckless driving and to enter a diversion program about his criminal record. The motion asserts on August 9th, 2017, they executed the Woods NDA. She's bringing this up because there is a rumor that allegedly there was someone else in the car with him. Someone else was in the car. This bears nothing to do with anything, but you see how she just dropped breadcrumbs? This is a breadcrumb right here. Because if she breaks this NDA, she can come out and say, I was in the car when he crashed. I left and I wouldn't call for help. And we reported it was OnStar, but it was me. So that's why this is brought up. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. This is crazy. Like if she breaks this NDA and she's able to tell that story, it will be wildfire. Wildfire. All right. So she talked about, she signed in August 17th. The motion asserts that their alleged execution of the agreement happened in August at the onset of their relationship and shortly after commencing their relationship. That assertion is wrong. That's what she's saying. They had been in a relationship for years by that date. So what she's saying is by the time she had signed the NDA, they were already fucking. So now what she's trying to say, like, look, guys, you think you getting a chick to sign its NDA is going to keep her from exposing your ass? This is a masterclass in the loop she would go through to break it. Because if she breaks it, it's $30 million at the end of this rainbow. So she has 30 million reasons why to try to get out of it, guys. To try to get out of it. Okay, so she said, look, she does not recognize the form of the alleged agreement submitted as Exhibit A, the one I just showed you with her goddamn signature, to the motion and does not recall signing it. Now she's saying, like, look, I didn't even sign the NDA. You're like, wait, what do you mean you didn't sign it? If you're talking like, yo, you definitely signed it. She like, nah, I don't remember. I don't remember signing that shit at all. On its face, however, Exhibit A provides terms for Miss Herman's purported opportunity to spend time with Eldrick and be employed. The conjugative word was and was used, not or and an or. So she like, what does the NDA cover? God damn, man, this is crafty. These are lawyers lawyering. She is getting Tiger's money's worth out of these guys. And I'm hoping you guys are following this, because when you see his stuff, it's going to be crazy. Okay. Look, she's saying, look, the highlighted portions are the most important part. First, the relationship was previously private, but in the fall of 2017, it became public, including through appearances where she was at sporting events wearing a goddamn player's spouse badge. So now they playing husband and wife. Miss Herman posted photos of herself with Mr. Woods and their friends and colleagues on social media with his knowledge. Mr. Woods never invoked the NDA to stop such a publicity and such activity that would have been prohibited if there was the NDA was in force or effect. So she like, look, not only does she not remember signing it, she don't recognize it. She's saying, hey, if it was one in effect, I already broke it. Okay. I already broke it. God damn. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. She wants to write a book. Some people call it. She wants to write a book. If she can break this NDA, the 30 million she's asking for will be nothing compared to the book deal that's looming. In fact, it could be a publisher backing her suing Tiger Woods to break the NDA to write the book. She could have potentially told them everything already, especially if she was in the car. Oh my God. If she was in the car, oh man. Okay. All right. Second, the employment at the Woods Jupiter, she devoted herself full time, and she said, hey, Mr. Woods placed pressure on her to stop working and devote herself full time to this. That's all he wanted. He was like, yo, hey, I just need you to do this. Come to my games, let me clap them cheeks, drop neck a couple times, and you don't ever have to work again in your life. I mean, how many people would take that deal? How many people would take that deal? When this occurred, Mr. Woods did not ask for their personal relationship to be governed by NDA or arbitration. Okay, she's like, look, man, he didn't want that. He didn't want it then. Okay. Woods to request and enforce such an agreement as related to the parties' purely personal romantic relationship, which is why it never happened. So look, guys, hopefully you are following this shit. All Woods wanted was some in-house tail. He wanted some in-house tail and someone to freaking show up at his games and play with his goddamn kids when he practicing. Hey, notably purported arbitration clause that Mr. Woods asked the court to enforce states to arbitration would be, exclusive manner resolving all disputes, okay, between her and him. An arbitration agreement may have made sense for her employment relationship with Mr. Woods, but have been entirely different for Mr. Woods to request to enforce such an agreement based on their romantic relationship. So now she's trying to break up. She's trying to break up the NDA and say, hey, no. That was for this. That was for me working with you guys. That was not for me. That was not for this. Now, I do have their sex tape because she submitted that into evidence. And this is Tiger Woods, guys. Now, look, don't tell Hassan I'm about to show y'all a sex tape on YouTube. He will fucking, he gonna snitch. Don't tell me as either because he be talking to Pete. He gonna snitch too. And look, I'm only showing y'all this because we family. I see most of y'all didn't got memberships from my guy Dust Productions. So I'm going to show you the sex tape of Tiger Woods and her. Okay. Now she's wearing gray in the sex tape and Tiger Woods is standing up. So use your imagination. Here we go. All right, so you can see Tiger hitting it up. Like he's going in. He's long stroking, guy. All right, so that was the sex tape. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going so we can get to XQC stuff. Seems legit. Yeah, I know, man. I'm shocked that made it into evidence. And don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, okay, about the sex tape. Please don't. All right, and then we got XQC stuff coming up. We got to get through this, and then we got to get through Tiger Woods' response, see some of her nasty, freaky emails, and then we'll be on XQC. All right, so now she's going along, okay? Now she's going along. She's like, look, indeed, as it relates to their personal relationship, the couple experienced disputes, none which made it to arbitration. She's like, look, we didn't fought plenty of times. None of that shit made it to arbitration. Now she's like, yo, look. And in October 22nd, this is when they broke up, guys. October 2022, a dispute arose between Mr. Woods and Ms. Herman about whether she will be permitted to continue living in the house and whether their relationship would continue. Mr. Woods did not take the dispute to arbitration. Instead, he called an attorney who promotes himself as the Ray Donovan with a pen. Guys, you know who Ray Donovan is? Ray Donovan is a fixer, guys. He is Mr. I will make them sign. I will do the dirty work. I will do whatever you need. This is don't call him Cotton Weary. He is not Cotton Weary, okay? This is Ray Donovan. Only I know him as Cotton Weary. Other people, he's Ray Donovan. She said he had this Ray Donovan type guy with a pen unceremoniously eject Herman from the house through trickery and a breakup from him. Okay, he like, yo, a breakup? Yes, a breakup. How did he do it? So this is from her words. The scheme involved convincing Miss Herman to pack for a weekend excursion to the Bahamas. Okay, this shit sounds nice. She and Mr. Woods would often travel on short notice for quick getaways, and she was told that this would be another such trip. So she took the minimum amount of items, expecting to return home in a few days. He drove her to the airport where a private plane was waiting. So like, oh shit, yo, we fly in. Well, of course, Tiger fires private. Of course, he flies private, guys. He's not. He got money. He ain't out here. He ain't out here with us brokies. Okay, flying commercial. Okay, he then drove her to the airport where a private plane was waiting. But instead of boarding the plane, Mr. Woods told Miss Herman to talk to his lawyer. Like, yo, that's a boss move. Can you imagine the look on her face? She all packed up, ready to go. And he like, hey, I'm about to get on that plane, but you need to go talk to Ray Donovan. You got to go talk to Ray. He got something for you. He got something for you. She like, wait. I know we had trouble in our relationship, but I promised to give up the cheeks more. Why you doing to me, Tiger? I love you. I just love you and your kid. I just want to be with you. Why you bring Ray? What Ray got to do with this? What Ray got to do with you and I? We've been together. I was with you when you got in that goddamn car crash and I say shit. And you gonna do me like this? Oh, you're gonna pay. With my last breath, you're gonna pay, motherfucker. Anyway, that was the conversation on the tarmac. I couldn't get footage of that, but let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So look, then Tiger Woods, California lawyer, out the blue, told her that she was not going anywhere. Okay, she would never see Mr. Woods again, and been locked out the house and could not return. Goddamn, Ray Donovan do not play. She would not even be able to see the children of her pets again. Like, come on, bro. You're not breaking up with me and still like kicking it with my kids. Sorry, man. Like, unless you like super duper special, my kids love your ass. And if we do, it's gonna be like, you know, like out the blue, but you ain't. Look, it is a wrap. Okay. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. While still in the hangar, Ray Donovan with the prim proceeded to insult Miss Herman and advised her that she would have no legal rights. Okay. No legal rights to force her to agree to a non-disclosure agreement. God damn, man. He put the screws to her. Look, he put the screws to her. Despite the brutish pressure tactics, she refused to sign. Importantly, neither Mr. Woods nor lawyer nor any of his other agents invoked some pre-existing arbitration agreement that day as they ejected Ms. Herman from the house away from her personal property and pets. Now, what she's leaving out, guys, is he didn't leave her at the tarmac. He left her ass at the hotel. But she got to spice it up for the cameras because people watching. And shout out to my guy Dust Production. He said, and the Grammy goes to HenryResilient. Man, I wish I can get a Grammy, guys. Like, does Twitch give out Grammys? Or like, if I become big on Twitch, they're gonna give me like some airbrushed Air Force Ones and say like, hey Henry, thanks for doing a good job. Thanks for letting us make millions off your back and not giving your ass an exclusive contract. We gave you the Kai Cenat contract, which is no contract. Thank you though, Dust. I appreciate you. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. Like, this is crazy, guys. Look, you like, I'm gonna get her to sign an NDA. Let me turn this on streamer mode. Like, y'all guys, y'all know I do not know how to be working my whatchamacallit, my Discord. But anyway, let's keep going. So he left her at the hangar and she giving some sob story after being ejected from the heist, having her belongings taken away, blah, blah, blah. He agreed to stay that arbitration until court decides whether the dispute goes to arbitration. Okay. So now she like, hey, he want this shit to go to arbitration. Let's go. He filed a motion to compel and stay the claims against the defendant. Okay. That was, they have, what did it say? The NDA was signed on August 9th. Because look, that's her story, guys. That was the meat and potatoes. Okay. He refused to respond to her discovery request. So she was like, I want to do discovery. I want to see all your personal statements, all your emails. He was like, bitch, you don't get the fuck out of here. You ain't seeing nothing. She like, he won't even participate in discovery, judge. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, look, on May 1st, 49 days after the original motion, just 6 days before the hearing that took place yesterday, he said he filed a declaration of Robert J. McNamara that asserts that Ms. Herman was asked to sign the NDA. This is where it gets hairy, guys. This is where it gets hairy. This is where he messed up. This is where he messed up. This is where he's shuffling. Okay, so he's bringing forth someone outside that acknowledges that, hey, yes, an NDA exists. Okay. Now, the most remarkable thing about the McNamara Declaration is this, and it does not say it. Now, look, when I tell you how he messed up, it's going to blow you away, and you're going to see everything he's doing to basically say she messed up, because this is her lawyer nailing him almost dead to rights. Okay, so Exhibit A, the motion document claims he saw in 17. It's true. It's a copy of what Mr. Woods purports it to be. That, she's saying it does not do this. It does not that Mr. McNamara witnessed anyone sign the document. Guys, if you've been sued before, doesn't there have to be a witness that you signed the document? Doesn't it? What do you have to get? He messed up. Tiger Woods messed up. So now he's shuffling. Once you see his response, you're going to see that he acknowledges the mess up. Okay. He brought forth this witness, and she's saying, hey, this witness, he didn't witness anyone sign the NDA. Okay. He did not read the purported NDA. He does not have personal knowledge of the purported NDA. That Mr. McNamara has knowledge of the purported NDA's negotiation, creation, or implementation. Basically saying this guy doesn't know shit who he brought forth other than that they have an NDA. And the defendant, Tiger Woods, did not submit any documents or witness declarations. What is she talking about, guys? This is how she wins. You like, Henry, is she about to win? Yeah, she might win. And I'm going to explain to you why she's going to win. And then we're going to look at Tiger stuff. And then I'll let you guys decide. And then we'll go into XQC. Okay, so she's like, look, I want the courts to decide whether a valid written agreement to arbitrate exists, because everything he put forth doesn't mean jack dilly swat. Whether an arbitrable issue raised exists, whether the right to compel to arbitration has been waived. You like, Tiger waived his right to arbitration? Why would he do that? He would do that? She's like, he has to prove it, okay, guys? On the question of whether a valid agreement arbitration exists, we're going to speed through this because this is all basically when I'm speeding through it, guys. What I want you to know, she's quoting legal cases. San hit it. San hit it on the head. We'll talk about that. All right. So when I'm scrolling through, it's just legal jargon. Okay. So the yellow stuff is important. This is how we don't be here for all night reading all 21 pages. So it's clear that the movement fails to present the required evidence to make a prima facie case, basically a show of proof. The motion should be denied. There is no arbitration. She's like, you got to get Tiger Woods the fuck out of here. I don't care who he brought up. We only have a redacted whatchamacallit. You think, y'all, look. This is how you know he messed up based on his response. Only if the movement meets his threshold of burden. The next step is decide whether the non-movement disputes whether proffered arbitration agreement exists. Okay, it's like, hey, can you prove that I signed this? Can you prove it? Can you prove that there's an existing agreement? We saw some stuff that was redacted. Now, this is where we're coming up where she's about to throw sexual harassment on this guy. This third step is to allow discovery. She wants to see his financial records, guys. She wants to peel back and see how much he makes. And guess what? If his financial records get disclosed, it becomes public record. I could potentially, right? I could potentially get his financial records. Now, granted, them shits will probably get sealed, but eventually they'll become public. That's the beauty of this shit. Eventually they'll become public. All right. So let's keep going. She wants discovery. She wants discovery. And look, if I'm scrolling through, it's just her talking about case law that grants her the ability to call for discovery. Okay. untimely, the court may not compel arbitration if he fails to meet any of steps of the burden established in enforceable agreement. You're like, God damn, he has to prove that there was an agreement now, even though he got her signature on there. You're like, yeah, you gotta prove it. As to the issue of scope, there was a meeting of the minds between Mr. Woods and Ms. Herman that their post-employment relationship will be subject to arbitration. Like, this is her doing her goddamnedest to break this NDA. She is fighting so hard, guys. I'm trying to communicate. She's like, hey, that was a post-employment NDA. That didn't cover our relationship. And then, like, if you notice, she'll start flip-flopping. Okay? She's more talking about proof. Again, if there's a dispute of fact on this question, there must be an evidentiary hearing. She's like, look, we need to have an evidentiary hearing. Okay? She is trying her damnedest, guys. Her damnedest. Mr. Woods failed to meet the threshold of proof. And this is her argument. Hey, look, that document was highly redacted. It was a last minute of some guy who didn't provide nothing. The supposed Miss Herman happened on August 9th, and they've been in a relationship. Mischaracterization of allegations in the complaint. She's doing whatever she can to block it. You're like, well, what else could she do? How far is she willing to go to do it? Okay. How far? The court can disregard any exhibit that is offered with no attempt to authenticate it. So now she's like, hey, look, y'all can, y'all know y'all can reject that NDA, right? Y'all can reject that shit. You're like, look, man, reject that shit? Yeah, y'all can reject it. You can reject it. Okay. And she's drilling him on this last minute stuff. 11th hour submission, guys. The last minute. Who cares? Who cares? Look, he put it on her so good that she is suing. He was like, he was stroking, he was banging her out. I showed y'all the sex tape. Furthermore, it does not assert that look, he didn't witness me sign it or Tiger Woods sign it. She's going back to the whole notarized. It's not notarized. So we don't know if she signed it or not. And you like, Henry, what the hell? Get to it. Get to it. All right, here we go. Here's the good stuff. Mr. Woods demanded that his motion be considered and decided without evidence and reject any discovery on the threshold issues like the purported execution of an arbitration agreement. He should not be allowed to reverse the course now and have a trial by ambush with his last minute evidentiary materials that go directly to the issues in which the plaintiff sought to discover and was rebuffed. Oh my goodness. She's saying she's being ambushed, guys. Ambushed. And now enters sexual harassment into the chat. And shout out to my guy, Influence Films. What does he say? Henry, NDA will soon stand for not doing any good. Guess what, guys? He's right. Influence Films is right. He made her sign an NDA. He did everything he could to protect herself. And he's fighting it because she's fighting it. And now she's about to throw sexual harassment on his ass. Just as an ace in a hole. All that PGA Tour money. All that shit's going to this. And you know what? It was really odd about the PGA Tour. No one asked him a question. No one asked Tiger a question about this shit. And he was in and out. But I'm just saying, no one asked him anything about this. Like, hey, did you really sexually harass your ex-girlfriend?
Nope.
But you're right, Influence Films. Thank you for that donation. Let's keep going. The defendant argues that Miss Herman has abided by the agreement for 5.5 years. Why would you abide by an agreement that's not an agreement? Like, which one is it, girl? You flip-flopping too much. First it's not an agreement. Now it is an agreement. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? The implication that she preferred consistently was supposed agreement. There is no evidence that Mr. Woods or Ms. Herman saw or did anything of the NDA purported. Being in a relationship with Mr. Woods, living with him and working with him is equally consistent with not having signed the NDA. Now she's saying, look, I work with him, I live with him. I ain't signed that shit. A person could do all these things without even seeing such an agreement. Like, come on, man. Let's scroll down to where she threw the sexual harassment on his ass. Who cares about that? Mischaracterizing it. Because the sexual harassment is the ace in the hole, guys. She's already pulling out the fact that she don't even know if he signed it. He has no proof she signed it. And she wants this goddamn evidentiary hearing. Okay, now I believe there's a factual dispute about that alleged arbitration. She does not recall signing it. So now she's like, look, she's doubled down, tripled down. I didn't sign it. And Mr. Woods offered no witness who's claimed to have seen it either. Ms. Herman or Mr. Woods signed the purported agreement. So now she's banking on notarized. God damn. That is a small thing. It only costs like $100 to notarize. There's a factual dispute in the purported arbitration that ever existed. Now she's saying this shit ain't never exist, guys. What the fuck are we doing? What is we doing? What's going on? Did she sign it at the house? Did she sign it with a mouse? I see on some green eggs and ham. Some green eggs and ham stuff, okay? You like, Henry, what the hell? She had a history of abiding by it. Look, all this chicken buck, okay? Chicken buck. Now, look, this is where she throws on the sexual harassment right here. All right. Even if the court finds that the parties entered in an arbitration agreement, the dispute cannot be forced into arbitration because the Ending Forced Arbitration Act. You're like, what is the Ending Forced Arbitration Act? If the court concludes that an arbitration agreement exists, which it does not, so why are you abiding by it if it don't exist? Anyway, the next question is whether the present case is arbitratable. And she's saying it is not. Congress recently passed the EFAA and the Sexual Harassment Act precisely to prevent plaintiffs like Ms. Herman from being forced into arbitration by a former boss and sexual partner related to her employment and sexual relationship. Oh, so now she pulling the sexual harassment card. This is why I tell guys, never have sex with your coworkers. And definitely don't have sex with your subordinates. The first issue is the court must decide whether Mr. Woods is wrong that Ms. Herman must bring a count for a sexual harassment to trigger protection under the EFAA, as the motion implies. So this is her saying it's sexual harassment. And look, he is being accused of sexual harassment by his ex-girlfriend, and no one's talking about it. No one cares. Everyone's like, yo, when's XQC stuff coming up? When's XQC stuff coming up? When's it coming up? And he's about to lose, okay? Therefore, it makes no difference that Ms. Herman is pursuing a declaratory judgment claim here rather than a claim for compensation under the sexual harassment statute. She is not suing him for money in this lawsuit. She's just suing him for a judgment to break the NDA. That's all she wants, is to break the NDA. And she's going this low to do it. Oh, sexual harassment. Sexual harassment. Mr. Woods was Ms. Herman's boss. On Mr. Woods' own portrayal of events, he imposed an NDA on her as the condition to keep her job, and she began having a sexual relationship with him. As a boss, imposing different work conditions on his employee because of their sexual relationship is sexual harassment. God damn, man. God damn. Can you see this, guys? This is what Mr. Woods admits he did in emotion. She got him like, hey, you admitted that to continue to be employed and to spend time with you, I had to sign. Man, this is some foul shit. He called her a jilted ex-girlfriend who wants to publicly litigate, which she does. Motion at 6, that peevish response was taken from a class playbook of powerful men accused of sexual harassment who responded, belittling and insulting their victims. Like, God damn, man. Sexual harassment, guys. Sexual harassment. Separately, she says her ejection from the home also shows the disputes relate to sexual harassment. When the sexual relationship ended, she was kicked out. So basically, she's saying, hey, when I stopped having sex with him, he kicked me out the house. Like, what? Look, Tiger Woods is like, look, you were only in the house for sex. You wasn't there because, I mean, let me not speak for Tiger, but we know she was only there for sex, guys. You know what I'm saying? She's only suing him to break the NDA because you can sell this story for way more money. Okay. When the sex stopped, he was like, hey, you got to go. Well, he didn't say that. He said, hey, let's go on a trip. And then the lawyer was like, hey, you're out. You're done. Oh my goodness. In other words, look, that agreement was broken, and Mr. Woods and his agents have taken position that has happened because of the end of the sexual relationship between Miss Herman and Mr. Woods. In other words, the landlord made the availability of her housing conditional on her having a sexual relationship with a co-tenant. God damn, guys, do y'all see this? Let me make it bigger for you. Let me make it bigger. This is legal talk for we stopped having sex and my boyfriend kicked my ass out. That conduct amounts to sexual harassment under the federal and Florida fair housing laws. God damn, Tiger, you a billionaire. You a billionaire. You know you can't kick her out because she stopped giving up the goddamn cheeks. Oh my goodness. The details of the relationship between Miss Woods and Miss Herman and Mr. Woods will be developed in discovery. Further proceeding in this case need not be ventilated now to resolve the defendant's motion. Like, she is going to be like, yo, she going to be like, yo, could you imagine if she did one of them adept type affidavits where she talked about, his sexual preferences and his sexual frequency. And then when it stopped in the conversation they had about the lack of sex, and then her detailing her getting kicked out the house. Could you imagine if I had that on stream? That shit would break the internet. It would break the PGA community. And he got, he's a well-known guy, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get the Tiger's response, and then we're gonna get to the NDA, and then we're gonna get to XQC. I know y'all waiting on like, yo, what does XQC have to stop doing? The short summary of events here in the defendant's own liking on the purported agreement to his sexual motivations in both her employment and housing are sufficient to bring this case within the ambit of the Ending Forced Arbitration Act. So guess what? He works for her, right? At his restaurant. You don't think Tiger Woods popped in the restaurant, was like, hey, I need to talk to you. She like, me? Yeah, you. Where at? I got something to show you in the janitor's closet. In the janitor's closet, girl. Don't act like you don't fucking know. Get your ass back there. So she go back there to the janitor's closet, and he like, hey, it's time. She's like, time for what? He clapped the cheeks and leave. Now, if that's in evidence, if she's working for him, he clapped the cheeks, then leaves, and he's her boss. She gets a W-2 from him. Oh my God. Look, guys, these are details that she just didn't put in because she could be saving these shits for a book. Like if she breaks this NDA, oh my God. While Ms. Herman may well be entitled to compensation under the sexual harassment claim, she has not brought this case to recover a cent in damages from Mr. Woods. Like, come on. Come on. Why would you not want money from being sexually harassed by one of the richest men in sports? Why would you not? Because of the book deal, guys. Because of the tour. The tour. The defendant has waived any right to arbitration has existed because of the sexual harassment. Even if the court concludes that there was a valid arbitration and that the present dispute is arbitratable, motion fails because the defendant waived his right to arbitrate through his conduct. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She like, hey, and there's some court cases to kind of prove her point. But Tiger Woods messed up. She said, hey, the court should deny it. Okay. Long story short, deny. Okay. And now let's get to, like, guys, what do you think of this? Sorry, I know this take a little longer than I thought. What do you think of this? She's saying sexual harassment. Deny the motion to arbitrate. Shout out to my guy, Dust. He has left the building, guys. Hopefully you got a membership. I know y'all holding on for XQC. How many likes do we got? We got enough likes? Y'all need to like the stream. Anyway, if I get to 85 likes on YouTube, right? If I get to 85 likes on YouTube, we have 47. I will stop Tiger Woods and go straight to XQC. I promise you. All we got to do is get to 85. I will stop Tiger Woods and go to XQC and finish out Tiger Woods later. But anyway, let's get to his response. So Sam brought up a great thing. How the NDA was not notarized. If y'all want to see XQC, y'all get me up to 85. We will go to XQC expeditiously because we just got her statement out the way. We're at like a great stopping point for that. All right, so what did Tiger Woods say? God damn, man. Tiger Woods down bad. You know, before the Lakers game, we had 72 likes. If we can get to 85, we can go straight to XQC stuff. And take a break. Oh shit, y'all. Look, this is the power of XQC. I should have said 100. Not 85. But look, I'm a man of my word. I'm not gonna be like Erica Herman and change my goddamn mind midway through. Henry needs some juice from the juicers. Hit the like button. Yeah, I need some juice from the juicers. We'll go straight to XQC so y'all can watch that Laker game. Is XQC going to the Lakers game by any chance? All right, let's get to, we saw her stuff. Tiger Woods is interesting, but goddamn, is Tiger Woods 29 pages? We are not reading 29 pages. Goddamn. Not again. Probably. No, he's not going. Let me make sure of this. Expensive as fuck, and he's antisocial. We just need 5 more likes, guys. All right. I think we're gonna hit it. 1 more like. All right, y'all like, no. We going to XQC. Fuck this Tiger Woods stuff. I need 1 more like, and we'll go to all right, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Let me put this down. Let's go straight to XQC stuff. Y'all like, all right, Henry. Fuck Tiger Woods. Let's go to XQC. All right, let me get this in order. That's the further temporary orders. Give me 1 second. I didn't think y'all was gonna do it, in all honesty. Let me pull up his case. Give me a second. Civil family. I appreciate the love. I can't believe y'all just came together like this for me, for y'all can see XQC stuff. And I'm a man of my word, so we're going to go straight to it. I just have to pull up his case stuff. I really didn't think it, but I do appreciate you guys for liking the stream. And we'll go to it expeditiously. And it's mostly already loaded. I just want to pull up the case docket for you guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so you guys said, you said, hey Henry, this Tiger Woods stuff is cool and all, but we here for XQC. All right, cool. All right, so XQC, what the hell's going on with XQC? What are we here to what are we here to talk about today? Okay. All right, so if you notice, he has a new trial date. Oh, I think I cut it off because wow. That's so odd. Hold on, guys, because the new trial date was up there. It was set for the 9th. Okay, that's really odd. All right, so the new trial date, which is not there, I should be taking screenshots of this. I'll go through everything. So what are we going through today that's new? This temporary orders right here. We got the temporary orders. Now we notice right here was that she got deposed. And thank you guys for everyone who liked the stream. I appreciate you. So she got deposed. I showed you that. But we have these new temporary orders that are going to go into effect at any moment now. They probably could have. I don't believe they removed the new trial date. So earlier when I checked, XQC did have a new trial date set for 6/9, which is another Friday, which is horrible. You see his trial before the court was canceled. It would be, I have no information on why it was canceled. It could be canceled for a number of things, just from my experience. It can be the lawyers have gotten busy, which I doubt. It could be a schedule conflict because she knows she has witnesses that she wants to present. It could be the judge, something came up with the judge, or it could be that they actually settled. I don't think that's likely, but it's a possibility, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's a possibility. So let me pull up this, and just to show you guys that the case is still sealed. And you like, Henry, it's sealed. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking sealed. How'd you get this then? Don't ask no questions. Here's no lies. Okay, so here is me showing you that the case is still sealed. Okay. So this was the hearing. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. All right. It was sealed. Order on motion to seal was signed on the 329. 329. But if you notice, some things are not so sealed, right? You see this? This is open. Sometimes you could just sneak in there at the right time, at the right moment, and grab something. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you stalk the case every day like I do, maybe you can grab something. All right. So what are we talking about today? All right. There is the judge's notes. Okay. So you guys remember this, and let me frame it for you guys so you guys can see it. Give me a second. All right, so remember this. This is stemming from this document right here that was filed on 113, slightly prior, but before getting sealed. And I'm going to go through it quickly because if you've been following my content, you've been following the case. This is all review for you guys. This is all review. Okay. So this was a motion, the First Amendment motion for temporary orders and request for temporary injunctions. Okay. This was filed by her attorney. What was she asking for? What was she asking for? She wanted this right here. Who is Samantha Lopez? It's Sammy. It's Sammy. Adept. Petitioner requests that she wanted attorney fees. She wanted spousal support. She wanted to continue using the BMW and 2019 Tesla. Okay. She wanted him to not drive the McLaren. Okay. This was everything that she's requesting. Okay. That she wants from him. She didn't want him to provide any copies of this case to a third party like myself. She didn't want him talking to his friends. She did not want him talking to Twitch users like y'all about the case. She did not want him utilizing funds in his possession to wager or gamble. I know, guys, he was caught gambling. So she also didn't want him using his funds to buy drip. Like he was like, shut the drip off, like no drip. And she did not want him to mess with the Tesla account. Okay, this is all reviewed. This is what she's asking for. Okay, and this is her asking for that $500,000 bond because she thought she was gonna
gotta get my bag and run.
She's like, hey, I want that bag just in case he mess up. The denied sound effect.
Nope.
I wish I had it, guys. I'm trying to get my sound effects up. But anyway, these were everything that she was asking for, right? And the judge, she made a ruling. And I actually have the ruling, even though it was sealed. You're like, yo, Henry, how'd you get the ruling? I'm like, look, guys, if you've been following the content, you already know this. This is a review. All right. So this is the, give me a second. This is the ruling that was signed on March 3rd, 2023. This was after it was filed. You could see it by the Honorable Brandy Hawford. This is the judge presiding over the case. Hopefully this works out for you. She sent this nice letter, and this actually has the judge's notes, guys. This actually has the judge's notes. She wrote on this, and I was shocked to see it when I got it, but now that I got it, I was just like, wow, the judge is really showing her hand. It could be a potential mistrial, which I would hate to see, but the judge is, maybe she's tired. Maybe the judge is tired of going through this shit. And I don't blame her. So how did she rule, guys? How did she rule? Okay, let's go down. This is, here, let me make it a little bit smaller for you and maybe a little too big for you. That's what she said. In the matter of the marriage of Samantha Lopez and Felix Langall, dear counselors, the court ruling in the above referenced case number on the petitioner's first amended motion for temporary orders and requests for temporary injunctions. Basically, this is some shit. Now, look, the blue stuff is hers, is what the lawyer wrote. Okay. I'm on YouTube TV watching TV. Okay. This is what the blue stuff is what the lawyer wrote. Not me. Not me. So respondent filed a motion to bifurcate the trial. The parties agreed to this motion on the record. Bifurcating the trial is basically having two trials, a trial for marriage and then a trial to determine joint property. So there's going to be two trials likely on that one day. because that's how small this is. Well, I don't know if the judge would do that. I think she could. She can actually do 2 trials in one day. Hey, let me hear your arguments for marriage. Okay, if you guys are found married, let me hear your arguments for common property, which I don't think she'll do. So it might be another trial date. Because if it's deemed that he's married, he's fucked. He is fucked. All right, let's get back to it. So what did the judge rule? What did the judge rule? So, and in terms of lawyer fees, she said, no, it's denied as to the trial on the issue of common law marriage. And she wrote this low. It says, no lawyer fees, pay your own legal fees. Now, look, this is what the judge wrote, not me, guys. Don't even accuse me of writing this stuff. In the terms of spousal support, she wrote, no spousal support. It's okay. Is it okay to exploit family law for financial gain? Question mark. I don't know. Previous agreement by parties. She said, hey, you have exclusive use of the Tesla and BMW already. Why are you wasting my time putting this in another goddamn court order? Okay. Hey, this was also in the previous court order. No McLaren driving. Is it really have hers though? Like this is stuff that the judge wrote, not me, guys. The judge is writing all this. The blue stuff is the judge's notes. How I got it. Don't ask no questions. You hear no lies. Okay. The request for additional temporary injunctions. Deny except as it pertains to the previous order. She said, hey, is that actually the judge's notes? Yes, dude, I wouldn't lie. No talking to HenryResilient. How did I come up in the goddamn court docs? She know me because she saw a picture of me when she said the number one juicer pulled out the blicky and said he was ready to protect XQC. Also, no talking about the case. So STFU, okay? The judge is a thinker. Yes. She also told XQC, no buying drip. The faucet is off for now. Okay, so the faucet is off for now. Okay, but here the last part is the best part to me. No more gambling for now unless using fake stake money. So is the money on stake fake, guys? I don't know. Okay, and the request for the $500K bond, she denied that, and she said, get a job like everyone else. Stop trying to live off your ex-boyfriend to make it. It's making it make you look bad, like really bad. Like who will trust you after this? No one. Like this judge is harsh. Look, this could lead to a mistrial with these judge notes. She signed it. You know, yours truly. And this is the part that we're about to discuss. The parties are further ordered to file a family case docket control order by March 10th, 2023. Mr. Pittman shall prepare the temporary order. So that's where we're at today with the new temporary orders that I have. Give me a second to pull them shits up. All right, so this is where we at. So what are these temporary orders, guys? This is how this shit gets real. Y'all, the judge's notes was, look, we just got to pray we don't get a mistrial. That's all we don't want a mistrial. We don't want this shit to go on. This can't be real. Look, the judge is base. What can I say? The judge is base. Shout out to her. All right. So this, if we go back to the judicial record, this is what we're talking about right here, guys. Temporary orders from 5/8. This was 2 days ago. You like, Herman, you got these shits 2 days ago? Man, I had these shits a while ago, but the issue is this, guys. When I have my daughter, I can't stream like I want to. Trust me. All right, so let's go back to the temporary orders. Make sure this is it. Yeah. Further temporary orders. We're right here. Okay. I'm glad y'all liking the notes from the lawyer. Okay, so further temporary orders. Okay, on January 23rd, they had the court heard the petitioner's first amended motion. Okay, appearances were Sam and Felix, and jurisdiction. The court, after examining the record of hearing of evidence, the argument of counsel finds that all necessary prerequisites of the law have been legally satisfied, and the court has jurisdiction over the case of all parties. So this is, they saying, hey, we got the jurisdiction to oversee it. Child. Now, although I did show you guys a police report where Felix was swatted by his unborn son, the court finds that there is no child of the marriage of the petitioner and responded that none is expected. Wait a minute, judge. Now, look, this was drafted by Ian Pittman, which is her lawyer. So, of course, he would say there's no child of marriage. Okay, this is how these lawyers slip little things in there to kind of get you to like, hey, yeah, they're married. Like, nah, come on, bro. Come on. Okay, orders. The court finds the following orders are necessary and equitable. I hate the word equitable just from my divorce. That the parties agree, and it is ordered that the petitioner, which is Sam, will continue to have exclusive use of the BMW and the 29 Tesla. Okay, 2019 Tesla. All right, what else? What else? Okay, what else? The temporary injunction granted below shall be effective immediately and shall be binding on the petitioner and respondent, on their agents, servants, employees, and attorneys, and on those persons in active concert or participation with him who received actual notice of this order, personal service, or otherwise. The requirement of a bond is waived. So they're reiterating, ain't no goddamn bond, okay? Now, what is further ordered? It is ordered that the petitioner and respondent are enjoined, which means they cannot drive the McLaren, okay? And it shall be kept in good working condition. Now it's real. It's very real. It was very real before, but now it's like, hey, this is court. This is a new court order. I know the previously one said you can't drive it. Now we're double backing on it. Now the new stuff. It is ordered that Mr. Kyle, XQC, Felix, cannot utilize funds in his possession to wager or gamble or play games of chance pending further order of this court. This is serious because he likes to gamble and he likes to post it on Twitter. Now, technically, since this order didn't exist when he placed the bet, it's all fair game. Sure, it's a gray area. It looks bad, but in the court of law, this piece of paper did not exist. Therefore, it's all fair game. Okay, utilizing funds in his possession to acquire drip, jewelry, or wearing appeal that is not reasonably necessary to support the respondent's minimum reasonable needs, pending further order of this court. God damn it, she don't want you buying no more Gucci. She don't want you buying no more watches. This is the shackles, guys. This is why I tell you guys, stay away from marriage. Assessing or any way interfering or changing the password, email address, or payment information. Look, the payment information or any information for any account that is application related to any property for which the petitioner has been awarded exclusive use and possession, including but not limited to the Tesla application. So no more playing with the goddamn password. That Tesla, for all intensive purposes, is in her possession, and your ass will continue to pay her electricity bill. Okay? And associated, with the Tesla, the petitioner further pending this court order. Okay. Now the relief is not granted. Okay. This is a big one. I much rather pay the goddamn Tesla bill than goddamn pay her lawyer fees or pay any goddamn spousal support. So it is ordered that all other relief requested in the first amended motion for temporary orders and request for temporary injunctions is not expressively granted, is denied. Okay, so that spousal support, donezo. That lawyer fees, donezo. That $500K bond, donezo. And agreed temporary orders signed on December 13th will remain in full effect. The duration. Now, look, this is where he add the spice on it. He add the spice. Ian Pittman been adding spice to this shit all goddamn day. These temporary orders shall continue in force until the signing of the final decree of divorce. He got to say that. He got to put that final decree of divorce up in there, or until the order from the court, because he has to continue purport, even if his mind knows that they were never married. Okay, the judge will sign it. It's probably already been signed, but it takes a while for me to get the legal fees, and I wanted to go live with it tonight. So there we go with that. Also, look, Ian Pittman signed already. That's Sam's lawyer, and super lawyer signed already. So this is just waiting on the judge's orders, which he likely could have signed off already. Okay, this is certified. This was sent on 5/5. So look, it was sent on 5/5. I didn't get it till like 5/8 or something Monday, and this is where we at. So now you've gotten your full XQC update. If you see him gambling, guys, do me a favor. If you see him gambling, tell his ass to stop. If you see him buying clothes on jewelry, tell his ass to stop. If you see him looking at the goddamn McLaren, tell his ass to stop. Okay, we are so close to the end game. End game, the court order that I saw was for June 9th. Their trial did get pushed back, but some strange reason it's not in here. Like, it's gone now. Because I saw it. I tracked this thing. Don't tell me he bet on the Lakers game. No, wait. Chat, no, wait. Let me go check Twitter. Let me go check Twitter right now. If he bet on the Lakers game, is that stake money real or fake, guys? Don't tell me he bet on the Lakers. He actually did. Oh my God. All right, let me go see. I know he bet on the Lakers game in the past, but yeah, that's the past one. Guys, don't scare me like that. I'm searching whatchamacallit. I'm like, yo, did he bet? Did he bet? I'm literally searching, like, yo, did he drop a bet? Please tell me he did not bet today. I'm literally like, yo, did he bet? Please. Yeah, he bet. Look, he bet. Okay, if he bet last week, doesn't matter. Everything matters from here on out, okay? I know the bet you're talking about. Give me a second. I know the bet. You like, what bet? This bet right here. Goddamn. This the bet he won, but is stake money real? So look, no more gambling after today, guys. Like, no gambling. Ever. Okay? Yeah, that was Nick Cage. So it's official. I know it seemed very small to me, but you guys wanted it. I appreciate y'all coming on over to YouTube and liking. I should have said 100 likes. I really didn't expect y'all to juice me up like that. It's in Bitcoin, but it's still perceived as gambling. Now, it could be a gray area if this is in his Bitcoin account. Do video games count? Look. This is what's happening. Do not think for 1 second, okay? Do not think for 1 second that everything that XQC does is not being watched by this person right here. Do not think for 1 second that she is not looking at his streams. Do not think that she don't have people reporting on his ass, what he's doing on streams. Do not think for anything, and do not go harass her, guys. Does this have to divide the CSGO boxes if they go through the divorce? If they go through a divorce, guys, they are technically considered married until the divorce decree is final. So that 2-year marriage or whatever becomes a 4-year marriage because they've been going through this for God knows how long. So what was it, August 21st, August 25th or something? Was that 2021? I can't remember if it's 2021 or 2020. If he goes through the divorce process, they are still considered married. I'm going through the same thing right now myself. My ex-wife is like, well, I want the date of our final divorce decree, not the date we separated, because Texas does not recognize the date of separation as the end of marriage. So because Texas doesn't recognize the date of separation as the end of marriage, by Texas law, they are still married until they get a divorce. So even that Rolex that he bought, the chain that he bought, if they are considered married, that's half hers. That's half her chain. All the revenue that he generated from their marriage begin date to the divorce date, that's half hers, guys. Like, look, marriage is the most, it could be beautiful for some people. It could be beautiful for people like Cheyenne if she's still here. But for the majority of those people who do get married, it's not going to be beautiful. It's going to end just like mine, a statistic. It's like getting married is like gambling at a casino. The longer you're married, the more you're going to lose. I'm telling you guys. San could probably tell you. San is right. If she is married, if they're married, she'll take him for everything he's worth. Everything. Thought they were in Canada when they got married. Now, that's a good thing, Skull Trip. Everything has to occur in Texas for you guys to be considered married. Everything, which we know, I proved in like a last stream that he was actually in Canada on the date of marriage. It's phenomenal how all this can just occur or whatever. Dumbest laws, bro. Yes, they are. I like how XQC juicers just took over the goddamn stream. Do y'all even want to see the Tiger Woods NDA? Okay, look, I'll give y'all the look, I'll put XQC on. Now y'all know I am a paid member of XQC. And I may or may not have donated some subs to that guy. You know, just to let him know, like, here's the thing, right? If I can give a message to XQC, and say, look, man, I know you're going through it. It fucking sucks. It sucks for me too. But we are both going to come out of this better, stronger, smarter. We're going to know our pitfalls. We're going to know our mistakes. We're going to know what not to do moving forward. His biggest mistake, living with a woman. Now, look, you can live with some women and it'd be great. Or you could live with women like Erica Herman and then be getting sued for $30 million. You could be living with people like Sammy and then she trying to common law divorce your ass. And you getting jammed up for 6 to 8 months. Donating to a millionaire? Here's the thing, guys. When you say donating to a millionaire, it's not about the money. It's about the gesture. At this point, it's about the gesture. And I believe my donations probably look a little different considering, you know, my circumstances and his circumstances. It's just to let him know, hey, I support you. Because right now he's all alone. He's on an island. Those donations can't help him drive the McLaren. You know, being in his chat can't help him drive the McLaren. He is in this funk until he gets through it, until he's no longer governed by the state. And I believe, and I'm hoping, when this is over, all his vehicles will be returned to him. All his vehicles. Because I did see a live stream where he said he got 4 cars. And one is the BMW and one is the Tesla. One is the McLaren, and he said he drive like a Range Rover. Does he get the McLaren back right now? No. Nope. No McLaren back right now. He can't drive it. He can't drive it. And I believe once this case is over, he's moving out of LA and he's gonna sign with Kick. Don't quote me. But look, he gambles with Kick, guys. He gambles with Kick right here. Look, stake. Who's he gambling with? So you mean to tell me, right? You mean to tell me the guy who gambles exclusively with stake is not going to join their streaming platform? He's not going to Kick? All right, okay. You know, everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. I don't know if he'll leave either. But if he do, it'd be a death blow for Twitch. It'd be a death blow. I don't know. Is he under contract with Twitch either? I doubt he'll ever go to Kick. Look, never say never, man. Never say never. He's isolated, and that's dangerous for someone like him. Yes. Good point, San. Because when you go through divorce or anything like this, you're 9 times more likely to self-transition. And we don't want to see whatchamacallit, his chat GPT leaks. Yeah, I saw the chat. Do y'all want me to go through that stuff? I always feel weird going through like that live stream fail stuff. But I did see his chat GPT, his search history when he asked about Kick. I get someone was trolling him, but it still was funny on its own. He says he cares for the community built on Twitch. Look, guys, I'll be honest with you. I care for the community I built on YouTube. I care for people like Sam. I can't care for people like Jack. Cheyenne, I don't know if she's still here. But if Kick offered me $100,000 to leave, I'd be like, Sam, you're gonna have to come on over to Kick. I'd be like, Jack, come on over to Kick. Jack already following me on Kick. Chat, I'm like, Chat, you're gonna have to come on over to Kick. XQC got money though, he'll be all right. And you know, here's the thing, guys. I'll explain this to you. Like, I'll break it down for you. Yes, XQC has money. This divorce will not hurt him. What divorce hurts is the middle class people like myself. Or, you know, I'm not busting down 100 million and leaving with 50 million or 75 million or 25 million. I am busting down my life's work for the last decade. everything I've saved up, I'm busting it down. And I'm not like a millionaire by any means. Let's see, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, I was making like $37,000 a year. Just to put something in perspective. So divorce doesn't hurt. Like the ultra rich, they'll be okay. Sure, it sucks giving away, a couple $1 million to someone. But at the end of the day, you'll be okay. It hurts the middle class, guys. It breaks middle class men daily. Daily. And you like, no, I've seen men living under a freaking bridge. And you like, what happened? He got divorced. He got divorced, developed a alcohol problem, and he's gone. How old are you, Henry, if you don't mind? I'm close to 40. I'm close to 40. I'm really close to 40. So like when I talk about Twitch stuff, it gets real dicey because I'm like, oh, so I don't really speak Twitch like that. So when I'm talking about like Mizkif and Hassan, it's just from a very surface level. So all the history back and forth, I don't care about that shit. In all honesty, I'm just there like, what's going on? You look fresh out of college. Black don't crack, baby. You know what I'm saying? The key to staying young is this: sex, water. That's it. That's why I drink it. And some exercise, you want to be alive. And Lionel Richie said that or whatever, but let's keep going. I can go deeper into this XQC stuff. If you guys have questions, if you're going to cover it, you should start caring a bit. And this is from one of my mods, guys. Look, my mods be getting me together. If you're going to cover it, you should start caring a bit. Some of the history matters to why they're reacting like this they are now. I did cover it. You think XQC winning this? Absolutely. XQC is winning this, guys. And if he don't, I'm going to shave my goddamn head. I'm going to shave it. I'm going to shave it on Twitch. And I'll write Adept like across my forehead like a loser or something. He is not going to get declared married. It's just see, here's the thing, guys. What you guys don't know is sometimes it's not about winning per se. It's about exerting control. Okay, it's about exerting control over the situation. Look at this. They've been broken up for I don't know how long. And the reason he can't gamble, the reason he can't buy clothes, the reason he can't buy jewelry is because of this person right here. And do not think for 1 second she's not thinking about him while he's thinking about her. And it sucks. It sucks because just the sight of her throws him off. He can't even react to stuff because people will spam him with shit from her. And someone said, deal? Okay, deal. Look, all right, guys, look, how about this? How about all the juicers, right? It's about sending a message. Nasty got it right. That's all she wants to do. That's all she wants to do is send a message. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many people watching your chat. I don't care, how beloved you are by the community. I stopped you from gambling for however long this case lasts. I got you to pay for my Tesla for months. I got to drive your car for months. Yo, dumbass put me on the title of the McLaren, and I'm going to use that to pay my legal fees. I'm going to make you sell it. And this message sent by her is pretty costly. Yeah. And he'll get none of it back. I mean, I know he sued her for lawyer fees, but at the same time, you think the judge is going to award lawyer fees? Do you think so? I mean, you know what's funny, guys? Here, we can go back to this court document, and maybe you guys could point out the hypocrisy. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. All right, we're right here with it, right? I'll show you the hypocrisy in this. This is her motion for temporary orders. What does she say? This is how you know the setup is in place. Petitioner requests this sentence right here. I'll make it bigger. This is how you know there's a setup afoot. Petitioner requests that respondent be ordered to pay reasonable interim attorney fees and expenses, including but not limited fees for appraisal, accountants, actuaries, and so forth. Sammy is not in control of sufficient community asset to pay attorney's fees and anticipated expenses. So if you cannot afford your attorney's fees, right? And we go look at this. Hold on, I want you to see the court document. And we go look at this right here. She's like, hey, I don't have enough money to pay for anything. When you look at if you look at the court brief, mostly all of these motions are hers. Most of all of this is hers. This is so litigious for someone who can't afford anything, right? This started 11/14/2022 when she filed for divorce. Okay? So you telling me you can't afford lawyer fees? How are you able to submit all this? You know why? Because of the goddamn McLaren, guys. The McLaren is the payment. That's if she's on that title, that's her payment right there. What are you talking about? I got $175,000 of equity in this car because XQC bought it and he put me on the title. Yeah, I've seen everything with XQC on live stream fail. And someone told me, look, man, you're not supposed to react to XQC stuff. And I'm like, is that like a breaking rule? But that car is the payment. It is the payment. And what's going to happen? Nothing. What do you guys think is going to happen? If you're a lawyer, you're taking a case, and what are you changing it for? Little bro lets his inner thoughts win. Oh, here we go. I'll show you guys this. I'll show you this. Give me a second. Let me share this tab. When y'all said, is he going to kick? Let me unmute.
I wasn't even at the computer, dude.
Now look, if you load this right here, it says yesterday moving to kick. This is hilarious shit right here. This is next level trolling. Next level. If he's trolling, excellent. If someone planted this, even better. What about gambling? I had a big controversy on Twitch for Gamba, and I'm going to be gambling on Kick. How do I handle this situation? Who did this? Who got his ass right here?
What the fuck?
Look at this. I am the world's largest Twitch streamer and have signed a new platform with Kick. What is the best way to announce my new contract to my viewers? I've been on Twitch my entire career, bro. I know it's a shared account, but still, it's someone trolling him. It's funny as shit to me. Oh my goodness.
Guys, that's just troll, bro. That is just so troll. That is so troll, dude.
Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, look, man, I'm rooting for the guy, man. I never met him. I don't know him, but I support all men going through divorce, especially when the person that we're married to is seeking financial gain or financial enrichment. It's crummy. It's despicable, but people will compromise their morals for a couple of $1,000s or millions of dollars in this case. And there's nothing you could do about it. It just is what it is. But anyway, it's petty. Anyway, the freaking juicers. And look, here we go right here, right? Here we go right here. This right here, this clip right here, this is how you know how bad his divorce is. He looks at a picture and he just closes shit up. And if you're still here, like the stream. I'm pretty pissed off I didn't get to Tiger Woods, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Look, right here. Look, you saw it? You saw it. Hold on, let me pause it. Right here. You see the person who is causing you the most anguish that's low-key pausing your life, you could change your name, you could change your mind, and leave this messed up place behind. I don't know if she's taunting him or what, but it's bad. But I'll know. Like, look at this. What does he do? He instantly clicks off, man. Look, just ruined this goddamn stream right there. Pissed off. He can't look, you can't even hide that shit. What does Jack C say? Give me a second. Let's go back to the McLaren. Jack says this, and this is one of my top mods on Twitch, and I appreciate you staying up, rocking with me, talking about XQC. X said the other day that the McLaren is important to him because it symbolizes a time in his life career when he was doing great. He said he could buy the McLaren every 2 weeks and it wouldn't affect him, but that's not the point. I wish he wouldn't have said that, even though it's a true, genuine statement. And the reason I wish he wouldn't have said that is because she knows that. So what does she want him to do? What do you think she's going to have him to do? She's going to say, I want $375,000 to buy me out the equity of the McLaren or sell it. And he's going to be faced with that tough decision. If he put her on the title, she's going to make him sell it. I'll bet you $1 that the McLaren may get cash, look, compromised in the divorce, or he's just going to buy her out. Like, she's going to be like, sell it, or give me some exorbitant amount for it. And the only reason I know this is because I'm at that point with my ex-wife. If she say my car is worth a certain value, I'm just going to be like, look, let's just sell it and we could just split the profits and I'll go buy me another car and you can have whatever money or moral victory you think you're going to get from me forcing me to sell my car. But it sucks, man. It actually gets me emotional because when you work so hard, guys, you buy things to symbolize like, hey, this is the time when I was poor. Y'all like, well, what's your thing, Henry? What's your thing? Air Jordan 11. It's some shoes, guys. I don't got XQC money. It's some shoes. These are the shoes I bought with one of my checks. I still have them. Yep. It was important to me because I knew at this point I would never have to rely on my mother for money again. But you're saying his Air Jordans is the McLaren, where he could buy one every week and it wouldn't have an impact on him. And she knows that that car means more to him than stopping gambling. It's a symbol. It's a milestone. It's buying a nice watch to cement your success. Some men buy watches. He chose to buy a car. He can't drive it. He can't drive it. If he was to drive that car, if someone was to see him in that car, it'd be game over for him. The judge can make him forfeit the whole car. So, like, damn, man, Jack, why you do that? Why would you say that? Oh, man, that shit's so crushing. So crushing. But anyway, guys, thank you for the juicers who got the likes up for me, guys. Can y'all get the likes up to 100 for me? Please help me, please. Any other questions about XQC's pending divorce or any documents you guys want to see before I get off this thing? And although I didn't talk as much about Tiger Woods as I would have liked, I do appreciate the support that you guys have given me. It is tremendous. Like, the juicers have been so welcoming to me, and all across the community. Juicers, XQC, and I can't thank y'all enough for being, who y'all are, being good, being cool, as opposed to some other goddamn groups who'd be like, yeah, fuck you, Henry. They be like this, guys. They be like this.
Henry, fuck you and your fake ass. You a fake ass bitch.
They be saying that shit to me. Anyway, guys, any questions? What does he say? Can he appeal unlimited times. Now, look, if he is deemed married, he's going to appeal the decision. The question is, if she is deemed not to be married, will she appeal or will she just eat it? That's the question. Can XQC date while being in a divorce? Absolutely, he can. I mean, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he got needs just like every other man. You know what I'm saying? We all got needs. I don't think he wants to. Can he appeal unlimited times? No. No. Shout out. I mean, I could do this for a while here. How do you make a pot? Here, I'll drop the link. I'm looking for some newer guests, and you got to cam up, and I got to know you. Let's just see who comes up. I may just because you get in the lobby don't mean you'll come up. Replace pin message. It's pinned at the top. Do y'all think he will lose the case? That's an even better question. Do you think he will lose the case? I hope not. I saw he did break Forson's record. I saw Forson respond. Everything is all good. I'm really pissed off I didn't get the Tiger Woods stuff. But you guys was like, fuck Tiger Woods, man. Fuck him. Like, maybe I can touch on it a little bit. So Tiger Woods messed up. And how did he mess up? Because I'll have to cover this. He didn't get it notarized. So because he didn't get it notarized, you know what he did? He sent his guy. Look, man, I need you to come through for me. And he like dogged her shit so bad. He dogged her shit so bad in his response. Maybe I'll stream Tiger Woods tomorrow. Anyway, what was it? How much money are they both willing to put into this to win the whole thing? Well, you care about Tiger, Cheyenne? All right, you care about Tiger. Okay. All right, you care about him. All right, maybe we'll do a Tiger. See, I wanted to do a members only stream on Friday. Hold on. Y'all want to hear the Tiger Woods stuff? Shit, say less. Joe Morris, he put it out there. He said, "Hey, look, you didn't tip me. We'll go into Tiger Woods expeditiously." Thank you, Joe Morris. Hey, happy birthday too. Happy belated birthday. I know you had a birthday. See, we in the Resilient Army, we kind of like family. All right, well, fuck it. Look, Joe Morris tipped me. He said, "Hey, I want to hear the Tiger Woods stuff. Let's get to it. Let's get to it." Just for Joe Morris tipping me. Juicer stuff. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to stick around, feel free. But we'll go into Tiger Woods. I know that he tipped me. I was about to shut her down, and he was like, "No, I want to hear Tiger Woods." Like, hey, Joe Morris, that's one of my a good person. I've talked to him off screen. All right, Tiger Woods. Here we go. Juices are dismissed. All right, juicers. I appreciate y'all, but I'm telling you, this Tiger Woods stuff is crazy. So we'll go through it for Joe. Shout out to Joe. All right. So when we left off with we saw her response, right? Let me make sure. Now look, this shit's 29 pages. When's Henry's birthday though? It's in December. I'd be so guarded on this joint because I know I got trolls, but my birthday's in December. Maybe I'll reveal the date at some point. Maybe I'll reveal it. But anyway, y'all want to hear Tiger Woods stuff? Let's go. And Tiger Woods shit is juicy as fuck. It is very juicy. It's way juicier than XQC, if you ask me. But people don't know. People Dive said, "Don't do it. Don't tell y'all my birthday." Okay, so this is plaintiff's response to the motion compel arbitration. Okay, this is her shit still. We got to get to his. He filed on 5/7, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, give me a second. I gotta pull it up. All right. Nope. Goddamn. Where's it at? Is it right here? Yes, it's right here. And all right, here we go, guys. I have the Tiger Woods stuff. So his response, right? I knew I liked this guy. I'm December 21. Oh, shout out to you, a Capricorn. All right. I know this stuff, which is crazy. All right. So what does Tiger Woods say? He sends his friend in. Because remember, she said, look, man, this guy, whatchamacallit, defendants reply in support of motion to compel. Give me a second. I'm just going through my stuff. All right, here we go. Here's Tiger Woods' response. We got 2 responses. We only gonna read 5 pages of Tiger's, and then we're gonna go to his friend's response because he basically sent his friend in. He's basically doing the I am going to send my friend in to do the heavy lifting. And saying, look, man, I swear I got some of the best donors in the world. In after hours with Henry time. Yes. We're in after hours now. Thank you guys. We're going to continue it. If you don't remember, we left off where she alleged to. Oh, you're a Sag? Oh, we Sages. We Sages in the building, baby. I'm a Sagittarius. Me, you, and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? We all in there. But thank you, Sam. I do have some of the best day ones, man. Y'all really, y'all make me happy. All right, let's keep it going. So this is defendant's reply in motion to compel for arbitration. Now, look, he comes out fucking firing hot, guys. Hot. He is not playing with her, and we're only reading the first 5 pages of his stuff because he just basically, it looks like it's 29, but it's not 29 pages. It's really 5 of his own, and then the rest is what we're going to read from his friend, and then we're going to look at the NDA, and then we're going to call it a day. So late night with Henry, hell yeah, bro. I'm fucking, y'all messing with me. I'm rocking with y'all. Let's go. The Florida procedure for addressing, blah, 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 blah. The plaintiff, which is her, misconstrues the nature of the upcoming hearing, which is not an evidentiary hearing, and instead is a hearing on the applicable case law to discern whether a substantial issue is raised as to making the agreement. Now, look, all this stuff right here, this is court case reference. So if I don't read something, don't think that I'm like intentionally skipping out on stuff. This is legal jargon. I'm giving the stuff that's highlighted is the meat and potatoes. Okay. Meat and potatoes will always be highlighted. Stuff that means nothing is not. The statute requires a hearing to determine whether the disputed issues regarding the making of the agreement. So like, we got to have a hearing. You disputing the agreement, hearing. If the court discerns that there are no disputed issues, it is required to enter an order compelling the arbitration pursuant to the terms of the parties' agreement. If the court finds disputed issues concerning or making of the agreement, it must be expedited ex venture hearing. So in other words, if there is an issue, we have the evidentiary hearing. If there's no issue, then we go to the goddamn court. We have the hearings to compel. All right, let's keep going. All right, now this is where he just dogs her ass. His lawyers are dog walking her. Plaintiff argues mistakenly that Mr. Woods required to establish prima facie. So this is lawyer talk for basically saying their lawyer don't know what the hell they talking about. And when it comes to this law stuff, lawyers will intentionally throw in stuff in there that they know that shouldn't be in there just to see if it get past the judge, just to see if it sticks. It's done in my divorce. It's done in every case. Even if they know something not to be true or not to be procedural, they'll put it in there. Okay. So their lawyers say, look, her lawyers don't know shit what they're talking about. Now, if viewed in the light of most favorable to Ms. Herman, like she's like, so look, plaintiff argues mistakenly that Mr. Woods was required to basically show proof, a case for relief with admissible evidence, which if viewed in the light most favorable to Ms. Herman, the non-movement, would entitle Mr. Woods to relief. These lawyers are fucking fighting back and forth. Okay, they cite some court case, and basically in that court case they cited, this is where the person said they never saw or agreed to anything regarding arbitration. This shit is crazy, guys. Like this is, for me, this is more juicy than XQC. This is where I could really let my wings down and cook because it's so like, oh my goodness, this is like a work of art, this case. This is going to be a masterclass later. Here, on the other hand, Mr. Woods met his burden merely by filing his motion to compel arbitration and attaching a motion an arbitration agreement that is valid on its face. Now this is where it gets good. You're like, why would he attach one that's valid on his face? Because she called him out on submitting the goddamn redacted one. He submitted the redacted one. She was like, look, I showed it. She was like, look, this ain't no goddamn, this don't see nothing. This all redacted. I don't know what that means. I don't remember signing that. She never said it wasn't her signature, and they about to call her out on that shit. They about to nail her to the cross on it, guys. This is where I love this. I'm lighting up because this is what I wanted to talk about. Okay, because Mr. Woods has attached the fully executed agreement to arbitrate his motion to compel the issue, now it's not whether Mr. Wood has met a non-existent evidentiary burden at this stage in the proceedings, but whether the plaintiff raised a substantial issue of the fact that prevents this court from ordering arbitration without first holding an evidentiary hearing as discussed below. She has not. So she has not said one goddamn thing to make her say there was no whatchamacallit. Now, I'm going to show you guys the NDA, the full NDA, and we're going to talk about it. A substantial issue of fact does not exist to procedure of arbitration. All right, now the whole thing is highlighted up here because we got to talk about this whole part right here. Okay, there are three elements of the court to consider ruling the motion to compel arbitration of a given dispute. Whether a valid written agreement to arbitrate exists, which she said, whether an arbitratable issue exists, which she wants to break the NDA, and whether the right to arbitration was waived. Okay, she's saying he waived his right when he harassed her, when she made him sign. Okay, plaintiff cannot establish disputes that exist to any of these elements that procedures of arbitration of plaintiff's claims. Like, look, she can't deny any of this shit. Okay, a valid written agreement to arbitrate the case. Okay, a party may demonstrate that there is a dispute issue regarding the making of the arbitration agreement in a number of ways that do not require the court to take formal evidence, including the arguments of counsel, written filings, affidavits, and documents furnished by counsel. In her opposition, guys, listen up. Ms. Herman does not deny that the signature on the NDA is hers or that she agreed to arbitrate the case with Mr. Woods. Rather, after allegedly in her amended complaint, defendant caused the Woods NDA to be executed. And after seeking declaratory relief regarding the circumstances of the execution of the Woods NDA, Ms. Herman now, all of a sudden, she does not recognize the form, the NDA, and does not recall signing it. Like, yo, like, bro. Oh my goodness. And look, she don't recognize it and she don't recall signing it. In light of Ms. Herman's memory problems, look, they put that shit right in there for her to see. In light of her memory problems, the defendant has filed a declaration of Mr. Woods attached to Exhibit A and the declaration of Mr. Hubman. Now, Mr. Hubman is the guy who puts the nail in the coffin for her, but it's going to be up to a judge. Together with previously filed declaration of Mr. McNamara, who contested that there wasn't an NDA, Ms. Herman actively participated in negotiations for the NDA, signed the NDA, delivered the NDA to Mr. Woods' representative because Ms. Herman does not deny signing the NDA and simply purports to have memory loss. Like, yo, this is how lawyers fight, guys. You think this shit's a game? This is $30 million on the line. You ain't just leaving this shit to chance. Okay. Now, let's get to the claims of sexual harassment, okay? Pending claims do not constitute a sexual harassment dispute and are subject to arbitration. Ms. Herman insists that the amended complaint alleges claims of sexual harassment and therefore is not subject to arbitration under the EFAA law or whatever. Among many problems with Ms. Herman's claim of sexual harassment, guys, is that no reasonable reading of the amended complaint leads to this conclusion. So basically what they're saying is she just alleged sexual harassment, but if you read through it, there is no sexual harassment, okay? Oh my goodness. Recognizing this, Ms. Herman seeks to excuse the need to plead a cause of action for sexual harassment by alleging the constricted form doing so by the very NDA she claims is unenforceable. I know that she's like, yo, I can't talk about the sexual harassment because I'll break the NDA. She said that in an earlier document. Now she's saying, you know, like, Well, which one is it? Is it enforceable? Did it happen? Look, the case law interpreting the EFA, however, does not excuse Ms. Herman's failure to plead a viable claim of sexual harassment. Remember, guys, her only claim of sexual harassment is that he was her boyfriend and she signed it and he worked for him. That's her claim to fame. Sorry. Ms. Herman's opposition acknowledges the EFAs, the new law with little interpretive case law. So now that her lawyers is like, hey, it don't got that much case law in it. She literally ignores the one case on the point that has been decided to date. Now, normally I don't talk about cases, but this is very important. This is the case of Yost versus Every Realm Inc. Okay. The plaintiff alleged multiple counts of sexual harassment under federal, state, and local laws, and argued the EFAA prohibited in order to compel her to arbitrate the claims. All right. In response, the defendant argued that the EFAA to apply, a plaintiff must allege conduct that, taken as true, states a plausible sexual harassment claim. Basically, hey, it has to be true that, hey, let's say Sam works for me and I got a little touchy-feely with Sam. And she had an NDA, and I was like, hey, Sam, you gotta sign this goddamn NDA. And then it would apply. If Sam was like, yo, yeah, one day we were working and he touched me. Touched me where? He touched me on my rear. All right. Now that seems like sexual harassment. She has made no claim other than him being her boyfriend. Okay. If she doesn't, they'll catch her with contempt. Look, Sam know the law. Sam, you should be a lawyer. Makes the EFA inapplicable where there has not been an allegation such that conduct violated law prohibiting sexual harassment. So look, he hasn't been charged with sexual harassment. In other words, for the EFA to apply, not only must the complainant contain allegations of sexual harassment, the allegations must be viable under the rule. Okay, look. Demands more and unadorned the defendant unlawfully harm me accusation. So it needs to be like, hey, this is the criteria. They're outlining the criteria. The defendant harmed me. Did he harm you? Did he hurt you? Did he touch you where he wasn't supposed to?
Nope.
Anyway, Ms. Herman in this case does not even attempt to assert a cause of action rising to the level of sexual harassment under any federal, tribal, or state law. So now you're like, look, not even on an Indian reservation does anything I did, when you throw that tribal in there, you're talking Indian reservation, guys. Anything I did to her will qualify as sexual harassment. What are we doing here? Well, he pulling the goddamn the Tony, the
what is going on?
That's what his lawyers are like. What is going on? And remember, guys, this is supposed to be the
love of my life.
Now, look, when we get to her emails, y'all gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because I have her emails, guys. And everyone, look, I have her emails. She's like, you got her emails? Yes, I got her emails. And this is going to be so telling because the emails are kind of like the nail in the coffin, but at the same time, he didn't get it notarized. So the judge is going to have that to figure out. Okay, so where are we at? There is no waiver that precludes arbitration. Ms. Herman, he removed her from his residence and sought to have her sign a different agreement. So he is agreeing, guys. That, hey, yeah, I did want her to sign a new agreement. I did. He's not lying about that. Okay, nothing about Mr. Woods' decision to terminate his relationship with Ms. Herman to live in his own home without Ms. Herman is inconsistent with Mr. Woods' right to arbitrate the claims in the pending amended complaint, which is seeking a declaration regarding the scope and interpretation of the NDA. I believe this may be close to the last page. Yep. Additionally, no information is provided regarding the agreement that Ms. Herman was asked to sign that would allow this court to conclude waiver. All questions about waivers and arbitration should be constructed in favor of arbitration. All right. Conclusion, guys. This is his final arguments. And then we're going to go to his evidence. I love when he has evidence. I'm looking at a billionaire's evidence. We're going to see his NDA because y'all may be wanting to land a billionaire. Y'all like, I want to know what it takes to land a billionaire. I'm going to show you his goddamn NDA. All right. Ms. Herman's response evinces a lack of understanding of the procedures to be followed in the upcoming hearing. So basically, this is a shot at the other attorneys. Like, they don't know what the hell's going on. Billionaires been there before. Oh, business walks, tell a story. Mr. Woods' motion to compel attached a fully executed arbitration agreement that is valid on its face. Valid on its face means you look at it and you know it's valid. For the reasons set forth above, Ms. Herman's opposition fails to sustain substantial issue under the Florida case law. She does not deny she signed the NDA. The contrary, the declarations before the court established that she has had considerable time to review the NDA. You like, does he have proof of this? Remember, guys, we don't give a shit what they put in these court records. I want to see the proof. Further, Ms. Herman cannot rely on the EFA to prohibit forced arbitration of her claims because she has failed to allege a viable cause of accusation for sexual harassment under the state laws. Lastly, she cannot point to any conduct that is inconsistent with Mr. Woods' right to arbitrate these claims. Okay, as the record plainly demonstrates, the Woods have instead, at every opportunity that Ms. Herman is bound by arbitration of the NDA according to this court and grant the motion. Now let's go to his court case, guy. All right, give me a second to pull it up. Give me a second. Now this is gonna go quick because we're almost done. What do you think about this, guys? What do you guys think about this? This shit is crazy. Now we're about to look at his evidence. Okay, his evidence. Now, this is the guy, this is his fixer right here. A fixer is a guy who handles your affairs, okay? This is, I'm just want to give you a precursor. It says 16 pages, but we're really not going to look through all that. We're really just going to look at the evidence because what he kind of puts in here, is what he puts. But when you see the emails, when you see the NDA, you're going to be like, holy shit. But Tiger Woods has to jump through all these hoops because he did not get his NDA notarized. There is no witness to say that she signed it. There is no witness to say that it was her who signed it. It's not notarized that, when you go through a divorce and if Sam is still here, she can vouch for it. Anything you go through legally has to be notarized. And you could notarize something. Basically, everything is done remote now. You get on the screen, you hold up your ID, and you show it. And you say your name, you say your last name, birthday, address, and then you type your name, and it's digitally notarized. He has $1 billion and didn't do that. So now what does he have to do? He has to involve all these other people. He brought the person up who know about the NDA. Now he's going to bring forth the person who signed it, who didn't witness her sign the NDA, but oversaw it. Let's get into it. It's only going to take about 10 minutes. It's going to go very fast. So look, my name is Christopher J. Human, and I am, he's over the age of 18. He works for Tiger Woods. In connection with my work with Tiger, I came to know Erica Herman, who was in a personal relationship with Mr. Woods in 2017. Now remember, he's not going to say anything that he's not going to say anything that goes against what was already said. Tiger's lawyers are representing everyone that comes forth, and he has 3 of them, high powered, probably over $1,000 a day. Okay. In 2017, I was responsible for negotiating the NDA with Ms. Herman. Okay, so this is the guy. This is the ace in the hole. I first discussed the NDA with Ms. Herman on April 17th, 2017. After reviewing the initial draft of the NDA, Ms. Herman asked it be revised, specifically requested revisions to the provisions regarding photographs of Mr. Woods' children. Okay. Ms. Herman proposed the revisions that were incorporated, and the revised draft was sent to her on July 13th, 2017. Okay. Everything highlighted is important, guys. These are dates. Okay. Let's go up to here. I want to get this one statement in. It's one statement. Ms. Herman proposed revisions on July 13th. In my transmitted email to Ms. Herman, I advised her to review and consult with a lawyer and let me know if you have any questions or concerns prior to executing. On August 9th, 2017, Miss Herman delivered a fully executed copy of the NDA to my office. These are kind of like a statement of facts. That is the same day I emailed Miss Herman with a copy of the signed NDA stating attached is a fully executed copy for the files. Okay. Yes, it wasn't notarized and it's a rock in his shoe. So he has to jump through all these hoops. It's true and correct. Having worked with Mr. Woods for many years, I've watched him sign many documents and am familiar with his signature. Mr. Woods' signature is on page 3 of the NDA above his printed name. On February 17th, 2020, Miss Woods emailed me and resigned her position at the Woods Jupiter. Remember, she said she was forced to resign by Tiger. We're going to look at her resignation letter. Like, I have everything, guys. Everything you can imagine. Okay, so that was his statement. Now we're about to go through all the facts. Exhibit 1, guys. What's Exhibit 1? This is the nail in the coffin for her, or it should be. This is the Woods NDA, fully unredacted. All you women out there, and some men, if you get lucky to date a woman of high value, you will have to sign something that looks like this. Stedman has an NDA. Rich Paul and Adele have an NDA. Basically, this is what rich people use to interact with people, okay? Hope the Lakers win because I'm rooting for LeBron. Okay, here's the NDA. This is what it says. Let's make it big so you guys can see it. He was like, look, he had to unredact it, okay, to let it go. So this, I'm not going to read this word for word because we'll be here for forever. And it's pretty small, but I'll read the highlighted portion. So confidential obligations. This was normally redacted, but he had to unredact it because she doesn't remember signing the blank piece of the redacted piece of paper. So this is the Tiger Woods NDA. Promissory agreement not to disclose confidential information. Okay. This is her saying, I would not directly or indirectly disclose, reveal any person or entity whatsoever, including my family members, friends, work associates, journalists, publishers, media organizations, newspapers, tabloids, magazines, television stations, radio stations, websites, blogs, social media, including without limitation, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. So she's not telling anyone ish, okay? Ish. Nothing. Okay, so what falls under this confidential information? Any documents, letters, cards, emails, text messages, instant messages, voice messages. Look, you know he had to put in voice messages because the last chick she outed his voice message. Photographers, screenshots, videotapes, films, sound recordings of any other format embodying information and data about you, your family, or our relationship, or any of our meetings, encounters, or conversations. So she like, look, you can't do anything. That's his NDA. Like, look, I don't want you doing nothing. Okay? Nothing. All right, any material, private or information which is not generally known to the public pertaining to you, your family, friends, businesses. Private confidential information which is not generally known to the public pertaining to health, medical information. All this stuff about Tiger Woods. Now, look, when we get to this cause, it's going to be the big highlighted portion is the best one. Nothing about his financial records. Your unlisted telephone numbers, private emails, security alarm codes, schedules, itineraries. You can't tell anyone anything. Material, private, and confidential, which is not generally known to the public, pertaining to diet, conditioning. So you can't be giving out his diet to anyone because it's probably, it's him. All right. Proprietary, confidential information known to the public pertaining Woods Jupiter in your professional, financial, and business activities, okay? Including business plans, finances, budgets. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You see all this heavily highlighted stuff, guys? This is all horrific. He don't want people talking about him because you can monetize it. Hey, I was with Tiger. This is what he eats. This is what his finances look like. This is his trick to becoming a great golfer. Okay? H, anything about the existence, negotiation, or terms of this agreement for purposes of clarification and examples of material, private, and confidential information included without limitation. So you can't even talk about the negotiation agreement itself. Now, This big part. Even if a confidential information shall have been somehow disclosed in the public domain, like a car accident perhaps, I will not confirm or deny the existence of my involvement, if any, in the matter to the truth or falsity of the disclosed confidential information, such as disclosed confidential information, shall remain the subject in terms of this agreement. This is probably one of the most important clauses in the agreement. So even if you know something to be true, you cannot say it. Like, you want to date Tiger Woods, you want to never work again, this is what you're going to have to deal with. I will obtain prior written consent with which consent may be withheld in your sole discretion before using or divulging the information in question. So now, she like the NFL, the NBA. You can't say nothing without his written permission. This is what she's challenging. This is the Woods NDA, guys. Exclusive property rights. Okay, let's go up here. I agree that I will not directly or indirectly post, share, upload on the internet or any social media or otherwise publish or disclose pictures, videos, films, tapes, anything obtained from his residence on social media. Okay, no exploitation of name and likeness. So these are kind of standard. Hey, you can't badmouth me. You can't monetize my likeness. All right, that's what that is. Remedies for breach. Okay, this agreement, or look, if I breach this agreement or threaten to do so, I understand and agree that in addition to whatever actual damage you may suffer as a proximate result of my breach, I will also be liable to you for following injunctive relief. So look, she's talking. This used to be the love of his life, right? This used to be the love of his life. She was the love of his life. When you see the emails, you're gonna be like, God damn, how did she flip on him like that? And I consent to and will not object to any attempt by you to seal court proceedings. All right. So look, if this goes to court, she cannot object to sealing the proceedings. Okay, that's in here. Damn, that's a good clause to have. I will account for the turnover of all such. Look, disengorgement. Okay, this is someone offers you something. If I directly or indirectly receive any payment, monies, profits, or other consideration or benefits from my actual or threatened breach of this agreement, I will account for and turn them over the money to you. God damn. So look, if this goes to trial, if the judge holds up this, there's no book deal. Okay, that's said. That's why she wants to break this NDA. You break this, you write a book, you go on some interviews. This dispute resolution, basically any dispute has to come through arbitration. Arbitration. We're not going to read all that word for word. Okay, we're going to scroll down. Miscellaneous stuff. If any provisions is held to be invalid, so look, this is important. If any provision is held to be invalid, the remainder will continue to be valid and enforced to the fullest extent permitted by law, and the invalid portions will be deemed amended in accordance with our intent. Okay. I got some women in the chat. They're talking back and forth about it. I appreciate that. All right. So this is her signature, August 9th, 2017. And this is his. What you don't see, it's not witnessed by, there's no seal on it. There is no notarized. It is what it is. This could be an auto-generated signature that she just put on it. Now let's keep going to the goddamn emails. Look, that was his NDA. Women, I want to know, would you sign the Tiger Woods NDA? And someone said, can I summarize everything real quick? If you just got here, we're covering Tiger Woods NDA. His girlfriend accused him of sexual harassment to get out of the NDA. She's also suing him for $30 million for kicking her out the house. And she wants a trial. He wants arbitration. We just looked at the NDA. Her argument is, you can't prove I signed it. You have no witness that I signed it. And you sexually harassed me. So it should be no arbitration. Now we're about to go to the emails, guys. Shout out to the people watching on Twitch. When you see these emails, right? There we go in 4K. August 9th, 2019, 2017. Chris Human, who sent her, hey, attaches the fully executed copy for your files. So he sent her the full NDA for her records. Okay? August 8th, we're going backwards. Okay? He writes, in my mind, your employment by the Woods Jupiter and your personal relationship with Tiger Woods are two separate items. I don't think the end of one will automatically impact the other, which is, we know that's bull crap. Although I admit it could be complicated. It most likely will depend on the terms, the condition, or the reason for the relationship ending. The NDA doesn't address the terms of your Tiger Woods TWJ employment. Only dissemination and control of information that you become privy to as a result of your personal and professional relationship with Tiger Woods. We can discuss further on Wednesday. She responded with, this is from her to him on the 8th. I understand. Okay. So she's aware of what just happened. Let's keep it going. This is August 7th. Look at this. We're going back like Pulp Fiction. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to make it bigger for you guys. Let me make it bigger. Me personally, I'm not signing that thing. Well, you ain't going to be with Tiger Woods. That's just how you roll. Everyone signs the NDA. Now, this is where it gets read. Remember, we're going backwards. My only concern, if by chance Tiger Woods does something that brings our relationship to an end, you know, if she blame our guy Jermaine.
It is all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Do I automatically lose my job? I don't have any problems with what's in the document because I wouldn't go public or use anything I know to hurt him or the kids. But with my whole life in his hands now, I would want some kind of control over my future in the business. If something happened 5 to 10 years down the road, I don't want to be in my 40s heartbroken and jobless. Thoughts? Look at her, guys. This is her old email where she says, I don't have any problem with what's in the document, which is the NDA, because I wouldn't go public or use anything I know to hurt him or the kids. But with my whole life in his hands, I don't want to be, you know, who cares about what comes after that? No problems in the document. I wouldn't go public with anything to hurt him or the kids. What the hell is she trying to do, guys? She's trying to go public. Sent from her iPhone. She's using an iPhone. Erica, just following up in anticipation for our meeting Wednesday to see if you have any questions or comments on the NDA I emailed you. Okay. God damn. So we're working backwards. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Because this is all his proof that she signed it. Okay. What's this? July 13th. Hey, as a follow-up to our conversation, please find the revised NDA, which addresses the matters we discussed, i.e. taking pictures of the kids and your employment by Tiger Woods. Thank you. This is standard stuff. I blocked out all personal, so I don't want you guys emailing Tiger Woods top fixer. There's another copy of the NDA, which I didn't go through and do anything to. And we're about to see her resignation letter. And then I told you guys it'd be quick. I just got to get to it. My scroll, you know, my laptop is slow motion. Slow motion. Anyway, guys, we're almost done. When you see this last email, look, she signed it over here too and put Tiger Woods' address. This last page is her resignation letter, Exhibit 3, where she said Tiger Woods forced her to quit because he wanted her to spend more time. All right, this is the last part. I mean, it's one more part too, because you about to see the other part, the big reason of how she screwed herself. After having a conversation with Tiger, this was sent on February 17th, 2020, when she quit. This is her resignation letter. After having conversations with Tiger, we realized it's best I remove myself from the daily operations of the restaurant. Our lives have evolved, and after 4 years, I've realized I'm spread too thin and I don't have time or desire to dedicate to the restaurant. In start, I've never was hired to be a manager of day-to-day items. I was hired to build and design a concept. I've realized I'm needed more elsewhere and I'm not happy working with operations. I'll speak to Chris and Jess, but I wanted to let you know first. I'll hold on to Jessica and take her over / keep an eye on all the details that makes the Woods so special. All the decisions a female should make. Like, yo, is she sexist? Like, what? She knows the brand better than anyone else, and she knows our standards to be with us for over 4 years. I'm obviously still around to help Jess and Chris with any questions they have. Thanks, Chris. Sent from her iPhone. So she resigned from her iPhone. What do you guys think of this? Now, they went to trial. There's something she put in that she wants, okay? Oh my goodness. She cited this and she is blocking. What do you guys think so far? We have one more thing and then she's trying to block evidence from coming in. And you're like, why would she try to block evidence? Because if she blocks this evidence, look, she's only trying to block it because it makes her look bad. So she submitted this. Remember, they had a trial May 9th at like 9 a.m. She submitted this right here at 5:28 a.m. All this about his girlfriend, not even a divorce. Exactly, saying that's why I tell people like stop cohabitating. Because don't think business walks. I can't do this. Tyrone can't move in and put you through the rigmarole. Tyrone that had your ass out on the curb talking about you got to evict his ass. Just saying. So here she comes. She files this 2 hours before the hearing, which she didn't show up for. Hey, just want to let you guys know, currently there's a specialty set hearing scheduled for today. The defendant filed his request on May 1st, asking that the court take judicial notice of 5 filings from a separate litigation. And the 5 filings is from her earlier lawsuit where she asked about, whatchamacallit, where she said he kicked her out. Okay. And he wants that entered in. And she's like, well, Mr. Woods has not identified or explained for what purpose he wants the court to take notice of the identified filings or what purported information in them he wants the court to notice. The plaintiff does not, in principle, object to the court being aware of the fact that other litigation exists, has involved issues and arguments that touch a person related to facts in this case. Indeed, the plaintiff identified this case as related case when she filed her complaint. She like, look, man, I don't know what he's going to use this stuff for. It's only 2 pages. However, because it's unclear whether, Mr. Woods seeks a judicial notice of essentially every document that has been filed in another case, the plaintiff reserves all her rights and objections under Florida Evidence Code. Okay, so look, she's like, I want to object to this shit. Okay, I got rights, goddammit. Such documents until such a time they are offered some concrete purpose and does not waive any of her rights or objections. This includes, but not limited to, objections as to the authenticity and foundation of any exhibit the defendant might offer, as well as objections to the hearsay rule. You like, Henry, what documents do she not want in there? Okay, this is the document she does not want in here, guys. It's right here. This is one of her filings. This is her cover sheet. So when you go to file a lawsuit, this was filed in 2022. You have to do a cover sheet, right? And in that cover sheet, there's a specific question that she answered. Remember, she's accusing him of sexual harassment, right? She wants over 100,000. That's fine. No one cares about that. But this question down here, right? In her initial lawsuit, the very first one that she filed, she put this in 4K. Does this case involve allegations of sexual abuse? No. So, wait, Erica, what do you mean? What do you mean? No. You mean the one you previously filed doesn't involve sexual abuse, but the one you currently found after you figured out the law had changed does? He got her ass. That's why she didn't want this into evidence, guys, because it kind of like makes her look fishy. How is one case no sexual abuse, and then the case you're not seeking money for, it is sexual abuse? And she wants $30 million for this, guys. $30 million. $30 million. Is Joe Morris still in the chat? Y'all better thank Joe Morris for tipping me and telling me to keep going, because I was definitely about to shut this down. But I'm so happy he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, hey, no, keep going. Keep going. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is the NDA valid? Here, I'll do a poll. Most people, damn, I had 312 people vote. God damn. Did Hassan snitch? They said, yeah. It was like, yo, he snitched. Damn. I'm appalled. Business Walks is appalled. Business Walks. You should hit the link. Start a poll. Is the Woods NDA valid? I just want you guys to know. I know she didn't have it notarized, but she's not saying she didn't sign it. But I just want to get y'all opinion, see where y'all stand. This is some crazy shit. I told you this Tiger Woods. Look, Joe's like, yo, he said this is some crazy shit. Yeah, this Tiger Woods stuff is the craziest lawsuit I've ever seen. Now, what XQC is going through is unfortunate, but what Tiger Woods is going through is like, yo, she is jamming him up. I mean, he's not getting jammed up as bad as XQC. His life is really not impacted as bad as XQC, but this is embarrassing. This is annoying. So in America, you don't need to legally marry someone to get divorced and be treated. Wife is crazy. Yeah. XQC is getting, so Cheyenne, me and you live together, right? In a common law marriage state. And you tell me, like, Henry, we're going to get married one day. I want to spend the rest of my life with you because you are the
love of my life.
Okay. I'm like, oh, cool. Cool. I'm the love of your life. Great. All right. That's amazing. Let's get married. No, not yet. I don't want to. Well, we live together. I'll just say you said you wanted to get married, and then we can go through a divorce process, and you could be like XQC because I know you got that military money, and I want that shit. I want that bag, Cheyenne. You got that bag? I need that bag.
Gotta get my bag and run.
I gotta get that shit. I gotta get that shit up off you. I need that bag. I got money. I need that. I need that up off you, Shy. I want that GI Bill. I know you got kids, but fuck your kids. I need to eat. I got a kid too. I want that from your kids. I want to take that food as right as you about to put it in their mouth, and I want to take it out, and I'm gonna eat it. That's how these divorces be, man. That's how they be. They be like, oh, you got food? Man, I want that shit. Like, yeah. I don't know what kind of car you drive, Cheyenne, but that shit looking nice. It looked like mine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at you, like, Henry, you would do that to me? I'm looking at you like this. Like, Henry, how dare you? I'm like, I'm looking at you like this as you eat. I'm like, fucking eating my food. You spending my money. Yeah, they about to take the benefits away because America's running out of money, guys. We're running out of money. Yeah, but you get divorced, you can lose your benefits. And someone asked me, did I cover XQC court case orders? Yeah, I covered them about 20 minutes ago. If you come on over to YouTube, like the stream, you could probably scroll back 20 minutes or something in the stream. I don't know how it works on Twitch. She got the Nissan Pathfinder. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got that Pathfinder with that third row? Yeah, I want that shit. That shit worth about 40K. I want it. I see Mr. Monster has entered the chat. He said, I dig, bro. Yeah. Yes.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Yes, and I do have the new emoji, guys, for the girlfriends up in here. Shout out to Mr. Monster. Any questions, guys? Anyone want to come up? I would love to talk to like business walks. I would love to talk to business walks and get a female's perspective on this, guys. The link is posted. If you want to come up, hit the link. You got to cam up. Maybe Sam want to come up. She came up. You know what I'm saying? She came up. She talked. We didn't have Coach Gang up in here. Talk to me. Oh shit, Business Walks is a man. Oh shit, my bad. He said bruv. So he from sorry about that. I thought my bad, bruv. He from the UK, bruv. Yeah, but still, I still want to talk to you, Business Walks. You part of the Resilient Army. Probably got that from my man Dust, who's been dropping these memberships. He's been like trying to grow my channel, which I appreciate, and all that good stuff. Any questions, guys? Cheyenne, that was an excellent question. And talk to me, female. No, you got me all wrong, bruv. All right, Business Walks. Now I know. Now I know, bruv. Sorry about that. Yeah, you see, look, if you got that from Dust, you know to spam that. Everyone, look, Dust been giving out. He dropped so many memberships, man. All good. Love this channel. Hey, I'm happy to have you guys. I really am. I truly am. Remember, I started with 0 people. I did kind of balloon up when I started covering XQC stuff. And that is great. I'm not gonna lie. It's great. But I enjoy covering this court case stuff. I wish people were interested in Tiger Woods as much as they were into XQC, because Tiger Woods is way more juicier. You got this billionaire. Oh, Sam is about to come up. All right, San. Now look, fellas, y'all got to contain yourselves when San come up. You know what I'm saying? Every time I say San coming up, people be like, yo, what the fuck? Cheyenne really need to come up. But anyway, guys, like the stream, any questions, I'm here to answer. It don't have to be related to Tiger Woods. It can be related to XQC. I only did this for Joe Morris, who was like, no, here's $20. Keep going. And me, like a hoe that I am, like I am for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
I kept going. It was like, hey. I kept going. I mean, look, Joe Morris was like, yo, he was like, here's 20. Keep talking. I was like, all right, sure. Shout out to Joe Morris. Hopefully you had a great birthday. Have you seen XQC's Juicier? I've seen him break the record. What's the Juicier? What is that? I don't know what that is. San said she about to hit the link, guys. Yeah, Joe, how old did you turn, man? Did you do anything special for your birthday? I know you said you were going out to dinner in that Donald Trump stream. Whatchamacallit? Who we got in the chat? We have our girl San in the chat, and she said she would not sign the Woods NDA. So let's give it up for San. Hey, San.
Hey.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
All right. So you would not sign the Woods NDA. Why not?
No. It's not worth it to
what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
So you would want to write a book about Tiger Woods after, or you just don't want to be restricted?
No. Like for me, it's like if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. You're not looking out to make some money.
Yeah, but you know, she can make millions. She's gonna be like, I want to do an interview with HenryResilient and go on his platform and tell everyone about how Tiger Woods likes his. She gonna be doing all that, Sam. She gonna be like, talk about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
No.
And for me personally, it's like it's wrong.
Yes.
Because it's not worth doing it, not just for yourself, but you know, everyone else that's involved, because this is going to change everything for everyone.
Yes, he has kids that is going to potentially learn about how he likes his, and that's going to be out there.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So what about the XQC case? What do you think about that?
I think that it's impossible to have a relationship anymore.
Ooh, elaborate, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'm having technical difficulty here.
It's impossible to have a relationship. Oh wow, that is a hot take.
It's I don't think anybody's going to be able to have a relationship anymore if this stuff keeps happening to everyone. And hang on, my sound keeps
Oh, your sound is fine on my end.
Yeah, I don't know why it's for me. It's hang on. Let me see if I can.
She got having technical. The super spicy take, guys.
Sorry, my cat just got on my.
All right, all right. Look, I'm gonna drop you down for a second. When you get everything back, you give me a thumbs up, and we're gonna talk about it. All right. All right. So she is still in the background. When she gives me a thumbs up, I'll bring her back on. But she said that relationships are dead these days. That is a very spicy take. And Business Walks is like saying, with all due respect, stop lying. You would sign the goddamn NDA. What's the hot take on X? She said the hot take is that you cannot be in a relationship anymore. Are you good back there, San? I just need a thumbs up if you're ready. If you send me a thumbs up, we will go live back with you. She said thumbs down, guys. But what do you guys think? What does my man Frederick Estrada says? Henry, wouldn't that NDA be nullified because it was not willingly signed, but instead signed under stipulation, unless I'm misunderstanding it? Anything signed under protest or duress is null and void. Did the emails communicate that she was under duress when she actually made a recommendation for the change? All right, we lost San to technical difficulties. For me, my personal interpretation. What was your question? All right. XQC is going to win. XQC is going to win. Sorry. What's the hot take on X? Do you think he's going to win? He's absolutely going to win. All right, but let's get back to Frederick Estradas. Based on the emails, there was no duress. Duress is saying, hey, I'm not going to sign it. Duress is not duress is not, hey, I saw the NDA and I think we should change this. Okay. I really want to hear San's perspective on why she thinks relationships are dead. Because XQC is a great case of why relationships are dead, if you ask me. It's a Hallmark case per se. Because look what happened. Look what happened. Gone. He was in a relationship. Uh-oh. All right, so the link is back posted if Sam want to come back. Relationships are dead, guys. I hate to break it to you like this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but everyone is looking for a payday. Every court case I'm seeing is payday after payday. Were they married? No. Because men aren't getting married anymore. So now what they're doing? They're suing your ass. Suing you for what? Oh, I'm going to try to divorce you anyway, like XQC girlfriend. We just going to file for divorce. What about Tiger's case? Well, he shouldn't have kicked me out. That's $30 million. It's America, bro. Oh my goodness. San, I actually know San's story. Money over everything. Look, man, look.
Gotta get my bag and run.
Everyone's trying to get that bag and run. I'm just saying, man, it's bad out here. Who do you trust? Who can you be in a relationship with that's not going to look to do two things? One or two things. Thumbs up if you can hear everything, all right, San? Because I want to hear her explain this point. Oh, San is back, guys. She is about to explain why relationships are dead. And let's get her on. All right, San. Everything good now?
Yeah, everything's good now.
All right. So why are relationships dead in your opinion?
Because nobody has any respect anymore. And no, I would not sign the NDA.
So no one has respect and she would not sign the NDA. What do you mean by respect? Like, are people going to expose you or call you names?
You know, it's as crazy. Yeah, and it's about money, but at the end of the day, it's it yeah.
Okay, so
You can't trust anybody.
you can't trust. I mean, y'all can trust me though, right? Y'all trust me.
Yeah, but like in a relationship, yeah. In a relationship, like for me personally, I'm the kind of person that if I'm with you, I'm with you, and it's not about money and it's not about fame or anything like that.
Okay, so what if you with me and then you not, and you with me and then you're not, and then TMZ is like, hey Sam, we know you were with HenryResilient. We know y'all were together 10 years. He's a very private person. We want to interview you about the relationship with HenryResilient. Are you willing to talk to us?
No, no, for me, it's not, because at some point, I cared about you, and just because I might be mad or something happened, that doesn't mean that, I have the right to go and say, oh yeah, I'm going to go make money off you.
Okay. Well, what if you're not in the best financial situation? And maybe you could use the $1 million that TMZ is offering you for a 1-hour interview.
It's blood money, as far as I'm concerned.
See, saying could be like, it's like 3% of women who would not seek to profit off the termination of a relationship.
Like, I can say this, honestly, I didn't. Like, when I got divorced, I did not go for blood, and I could have, and they wanted me to. Like, my lawyer was like, let's get everything that he's worth. And I was like, no.
Wow, no. Guys. She said it's blood money, and she said she did not go for everything that she could have gotten a divorce. So you left a lot on the table, I imagine.
I did. And they were like, wow, you are being so generous, because I gave my ex joint custody. I told them to, like, no, I do not want the max of child support. Oh, well, he can give you alimony. It's like, I don't want it.
Oh, wow, Sam, you a real one. Why couldn't I have married you? You're like, I want everything from your ass.
And like, for me, I could, again, everybody was like, oh, well, you should have taken him for everything he was worth. I was like, it's not worth it, because at some point you cared. At some point, you love that person, and you can't just go, well, I hate you now, and I'm going to take you for everything you're worth. It's not okay, especially when you have kids involved. The minute that you mess with kids, for me, that's not okay.
Wow. This is good to hear.
Yeah.
And it makes me emotional because of my own personal situation. Like, goddamn. And you said you're absolutely right. At one point you cared for this person, but now that you don't care, they just become an ATM to you.
Mm-hmm. And it's not worth it. And I can't have any respect for anybody, male or female, who goes into a relationship is like, well, I'm in it for money, because then the problem you have is that when you have good people that want relationships, that want to love you, they can't, because they can't trust you. So
wow. So, yeah. Hey, what do you guys think about what Sam is saying? Like, is she on point? Is that something that, is everyone out for money? Is everyone out for profit? Cheyenne said Sam a real one. Yeah, Sam is a real one. She's been rocking with me from day one.
Yeah.
From JDF, stream number 1? When did you come in, Sam?
I think the second stream for JDF.
Wow. See, look, that's how long people been rocking with me. And I remember she's like, no, you could just call me Sam since you can't say my name.
Sonora.
It is what?
Sonora.
And she's from the land down under, with the crocodile Dundee, where he had the knife that like this big and shit. You pull out.
You would never find me like in that area ever. I'm a city girl.
What do you think about the restaurant Outback? Do you go there to feel like home, or is that just?
I do once in a while. It's just expensive.
Get you a bloomin' onion.
That is actually an American thing. That's not really over there.
I thought that was an Australian thing. I'm like, they got bloomin' onions in Australia? Wow.
No, that is an American thing that they said. It was like, oh, this is Australian. It's like, No, it's not.
Well, Business Walks, you need to hit the link, man. He said, hey, I don't think that's what it's about with Tiger. He gets a lot of attention. The ladies find that really attractive, and you might not know what's real or fake. Yeah, he don't know what's real or fake. Everyone he is with it wants something from him.
I think that if you get to a certain point of money, you have to assume that people are after you for that money.
Oh yeah, that's why you have the Woods NDA.
Yeah, and obviously it didn't work. You know, it wasn't good enough.
We don't know. We'll find out in 28 days if it's getting broken or not. The judge will rule. If the judge says, "Hey, we have to have a trial," it's game over for Tiger, and he'll give her millions to get her back in arbitration.
Yeah,
and not write that book. No.
Yeah, no. She wants that book.
She wants that book. She's like, I want to go on my tours. I want to be the woman who was with Tiger Woods for 5 years. And you know what? I wonder, what is his ex-wife and his ex-girlfriend, the ski chick, thinking? Because both of them signed the NDAs and took their money.
Yeah. They're probably going to be really pissed.
Because one, she's going to be talking about his kids more than likely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's going to talk about everything. If she has the chance to tell everything, she will tell everything. And it won't be pretty.
It will not be pretty, according to San, guys. No. Wow. Anything else you want to add, San? But I appreciate you going to the channel, to the desktop fund.
Yeah.
We're at 40%, and I'm actually like, all my AdSense money goes to the desktop too. So we may get there, I think, in about 2 months.
Yeah, and that's good. You know,
it's y'all. I'm gonna name it the Resilient Army Desktop. Y'all
it's a good laptop. I mean, it's not the most expensive, but it's
she picked me out one, guys, and it's not a supercomputer. It's modest. It's very modest.
Yeah. But it's actually it's not for the price you're getting. You're getting a lot of power. So
yes. She's making it future proof. And shout out to Chad Billington and everyone in the Resilient Army. Anything you want to add before I shut this down?
No, that's about it.
All right. Well, we thank you, San, for being a member of the Resilient Army, for donating to the cause and coming up and speaking your mind, because Brent be saying no one hits the link. Now you're like, oh, I didn't hit the link twice.
I got the camera to deal with Brent. I got tired of him telling us like, oh, no one's gonna argue this, and it's like, no.
Oh, all right, San. Yeah. All right, thank you, San. I appreciate you. All right, guys, that is San, guys. This was a great stream. Hopefully, Joe Morris is watching. He's the one that kept it going when I was about to shut her down. He's like, no. I want to hear this Tiger Woods story. You can't tease me with this shit and then take it away. Shout out to him. Was a good one. Lakers down by 18. Goddamn, Lakers about to die. Ain't about that. When is the Brent stream? I don't know. He hasn't got me stuff back. It's gonna be a members only stream. Great discussion tonight. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate all you guys. I mean, look, the biggest lesson you could turn. I hate to say like I know the cases I cover predominantly involve women taking advantage of men, but there are men who, if given the opportunity, will do the same thing to women. Promise you. So don't think it could just happen to men. Women, San, it could happen to your ass. You know these guys be loving your ass. I'm just saying, I want everyone to be protected from people gaining leverage over them and exercising their legal rights that these states so generously provide us to file frivolous lawsuits to jam you up and to rob your ass. They'll basically say, settle or get robbed. Oh my goodness. And my ex-wife wants money from me, guys. It is debilitating. Like, it brings me down sometimes. Just thinking about it. Like even during the show, she messaged me asking me for some goddamn money. My goodness. Anyway. Well, I didn't even see some of my regular people. Well, anyway, guys, like the stream, do a stream on Patricia J. Lee, Space Pink Ranger. Who is she? I don't know her. You choose this challenge on a spirit channel. Sorry, bro. You chose this channel on a spirit channel. I don't know what you mean by that, Business Walks. I'm not a victim. I volunteered for this. On a spirit level. Anyway, I will let you guys go. Thank you for everyone who watched on Twitch. Hopefully I don't make another live stream fail. Because I don't want to, but I got a feeling I might. I'll leave you with something good. What do y'all want to get left with? My haters. You know what? For Joe Morris, I'll leave y'all with the Joe Morris parody that he submitted. It is right here. And y'all have a wonderful night. Let me check Cash App, because some people be like, I Cash App you. And you didn't read it. And shout out to my man Nathan, who sent the last Cash App. All right, no Cash Apps. We all good. Peace out. Be good to everybody. Be nice. All that good stuff. And like the stream on the way out, here is the Joe Morris clip.
It is your duty as a Power Ranger to save the universe.
And I'm at my job. I'm 40 years old. This is getting hard to do as a side hustle. You should probably call the military at this point. Not to mention I got a wife and 2 kids. She's starting to think I'm having an affair because I'm just morphing and disappearing all the time. She doesn't know I'm just talking to a giant head. All right, it's morphing time.